That's another thing I gotta do before I try to go for that job. I gotta request a new pair of boots because you get a free pair when you're on the wash floor.
Yeah, you get them as drivers too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know he gets excited when his boots come in.
But I've had
Me
my
too.
I've had them for like 2 months, but they're so fucking stiff. I have not thought to wear them.
Hey, you haven't worn them yet. You need to wear them around and break them in. You need to wear them around. I hear Star Wars music?
No,
Yes,
that's
No.
No, it sounds like
Yeah.
Star Wars. Like, it's really, really quiet.
it's All This by Kevin MacLeod.
What?
That's what I was thinking. What? Oh, that's cool. TWA liquor bottles from like the fucking who knows? 60s,
No, Matt, we won't be
40s.
using it. We can't get them.
Wow.
Wow.
There's water.
Walk for it.
Right there?
Mm-hmm.
No, right
I've
there.
been muted this entire fucking time.
Hi,
That's
welcome
normal.
back.
I went up and I'm making food and I'm talking and I'm like, okay, nobody's responding to me.
I heard you screaming.
I yelled, no, Matt, you don't need it. When Krista was talking about playing in person, I was about to say, yeah, and we can all hit Jesse when Cass does something stupid.
Mhm.
That was like 20 minutes ago too, by the way.
He's up there really
Exactly,
pissed off.
and
A
I was
group
wondering,
smack against Jesse for whatever Cass does.
I love that plan, you guys.
We all throw D4s at him.
No, that's dangerous. Throw a d20 at him.
One D4 bludgeoning damage.
D4's hurt a hell of a
I
lot
think
more
a
than
D6 would be okay.
Get the big giant d20 that you see at the mall. Get one of those.
Yeah. The heavy metal one. The
Hey,
oversized. The
we have to
D100.
that somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, we're ready when everybody else is.
I'm ready. Just making
ready.
food.
Should I order?
Oh, I meant the same person, but I'm also ready to play tonight.
Should I order Song of the South on
No.
DVD for $15?
No.
South what?
Song of the South.
I was
That's
thinking-
that's the really racist Disney movie from like
The Alabama
the 50s.
song?
No, it's called
There's
Song of
three.
the South. It's a Disney movie from like the 50s. Oh, it's from 1946.
Alabama had a song with the same lyrics.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, Song of the South, sweet
Yeah.
potato pie, and shut my mouth. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
We should show.
That song should not cost $50.
Should I order 5
No.
copies or 9 copies?
Neither.
Never come on my order.
Because
Just
it's
make me watch
Disney.
them.
You only need one.
But I have the option to buy 10. So if I buy 9,
It's Matt. He'll buy a shit ton of them because he'll lose them.
what? That doesn't even make any sense. I don't lose things. I've never been known to lose things.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Austin.
Hey, I never said I don't lose things.
Matt loses his keys every time or something
Yeah.
before we leave.
Oh, fuck
haven't-
my keys! Oh fuck my wallet!
No, I
Oh
lose.
fuck my phone!
I lose. I actually haven't been losing my phone, but I lose my phone more than anything. I haven't been losing my keys since I put my key thing up.
Jesse lost his wallet the other day. Calls me at work, freaking out. We almost canceled his cards. He searched his truck 4 or 5 different times. Finally, I get a text message. Found it.
I mean, it was in a spot I have never put it in my life.
Where was it?
Your pants.
So it's top. So I always put it on my dash. It's a giant fucking dash. Or if I go into a spot, I'll put it inside the compartment.
Yeah, seriously, you just like advertise that you have a wallet on your unlocked
No,
truck.
it's fucking my truck. Anyway, but there's a shelf up top, and up top is a bunch of random shit, and then we also have like a flare kit. No one even knows it's a flare kit because we don't. That's how much we don't look at it. it's somehow like this. It's tucked in behind it, just like kind of peeking out like, okay. Just barely, just the corner. I'm like, what the fuck?
You didn't put it up there?
No. I would have no reason to do it ever.
Your wallet's a mimic.
It's something. I checked that fucking. I was like,
Just seems so proud of you sometimes.
I don't lose shit. I just don't bring shit or forget it.
Or forget where you put it, maybe? Or losing it?
Ooh, more fucking chicken out of here.
I mean, Jesse, you're kind of wrong. You just lost a hand.
You looked around.
I did. It was in my lap.
You looked around. It's in your lap.
I do, bro. I also look
Hey,
at my phone when I'm talking.
If it makes you feel any better, I freak out because I can't find my keys when I'm driving my car at times. So.
Oh shit! Did I leave my keys at home?
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, where are my keys? Oh wait, I'm driving.
That's pretty great. Yes.
Huh?
I would probably do that.
What?
Call somebody.
Oh.
Yeah,
I've never done that one.
I probably would.
I'd be texting someone and looking around for my phone.
Yes. for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been on the phone talking while looking for my phone, but I've never called anybody and said, "Hey, call my phone because I can't find it." You know, like,
You would get the biggest you're an idiot back from me.
I know. It would be a deserved one for sure.
We find good dice rolls.
Need to get a dicer.
Ow.
Speaking of good dice rolls, hi everyone.
Hi.
Wow.
Hi, how are you?
Wow.
Well, welcome everyone to StackedDiceRP. My name is Nazareshi1993, or Zach. I will be your dungeon master for the night. Speaking of questioning things like my life, we're going to look at a question for RP.
Hey, that's my line. We play D&D. At some point, we've all questioned our life.
Yeah.
That's the sad thing
Yeah.
about it.
See, I have many lives currently.
Let's see. Question for the...
Ah, wait, shit! I turned my headset off.
No, you didn't, because I could hear that.
There we go. Yeah, I spoke through my microphone as I'm turning my headset off. I'm like, ah, shit.
So, question for this week is... If your character wasn't whatever class they are, what would they be instead?
That's a good one.
Damn.
Oh no, I don't.
I think. I mean, I know mine.
Mine's actually pretty easy if I think about it.
Well, you guys go first then.
Well, go ahead, Zanzigo. Or Xanavor. One of the two.
Well, if Xanavor, if he wasn't a wizard, seeing as how he can change into whoever he wants, he could be the perfect rogue and disguise himself and get away with so much crime.
That would be a useful one.
Like,
Yeah.
well, who did it? That guy did. And he'll take the shape of that person and frame them so they get in trouble and he's fine.
It's the perfect crime.
Exactly.
Don't get caught.
It's on the Zoom.
You are quiet.
Do what?
I said you are quiet.
It sounds loud to me.
Sounds fine.
It's me. I gotta mess with my headset.
I've been told that I've come off as quiet through Twitch a couple times, so...
But last
They do.
session, the fucking environmental sound was like over sounding you. So you could hear like the wind and
Over
shit.
sounding you.
I don't know.
It's
it was
okay.
louder than you.
I appreciated it. I'm using that
I did
now.
too.
Cass,
Over sounding.
what's your answer for this question?
Oh, what's the
class
question?
would
I
you
wasn't
be?
here.
Barbarian.
What class would you be if you're not your class?
Okay.
What class would your character be if he wasn't what he is?
Okay.
Castiel?
Oh God.
No, you can't be God. That's not a class.
That's Zach.
So I don't know. I honestly maybe definite barbarian. Just because he's just not with it. I could see him as a real big dopey doofus. Not
he already is, isn't he?
No, not the current one, but even worse.
Yeah, I was gonna see Cass as a bard, just not a very good one.
Well, also like, well, maybe he's a rogue, but no, he's not.
You're a
No.
barbarian.
I know he's not. That's why I would have to go probably barbarian, maybe. I honestly don't have a good one for him because he's just so perfect.
Craig.
Maybe he'd be a horse with human with horse legs. I don't know.
I would say he would be either a wizard or a warlock. Warlocks are the ones where they get their powers from their deities, right?
They
Most
make
classes
a
get
pact.
powers from deities. Yeah.
They make a pact with a eldritch being.
Okay, then maybe they would be more of he would be more of a sorcerer then. I was thinking because he's does lots of research and reads on and was learning stuff on his own, and I could see him having been in my mind making some sort of pact with the god that he's trying to prove wrong and getting powers that
Maybe
way.
you're born with it. Maybe it's
like a sorcerer.
Okay.
So I could say a sorcerer or a wizard.
Zenzikoth?
I could see druid or a fighter.
Any expansion on that?
Well, druid. Well, mainly druid because he's always surrounded by nature, so kind of like that, and with what he grew up with. And with fighter, I don't know. He's got a toughness to him that's not released as an artificer. But he enjoys, glory of battle. So being able to fight and take hits and I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I could see it. Kalani?
She would either be a monk, just because who doesn't love a monk, or probably a druid, just because she's very nature oriented as well, and coming from the ocean and speaking with the oceanic life and kind of growing up, her homes were made of coral and other things, so she feels pretty connected to nature. So I would say a druid. And then she also likes to defend herself and to defend her friends, and so she would probably dip into monk a little bit, so that way she always had her fist would become her weapon, so she could protect herself and others.
Yeah, it's hard to be unarmed when you literally have arms as a monk.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Arwen, what do you think?
Probably either a fighter or maybe a paladin, to be honest. Maybe paladin way back in the day whenever she still worshipped, but
Like an Oath of Ancients nature
Yeah.
paladin.
yeah,
I
But-
can see that.
probably more fighter than anything because, raised by a bunch of boys and fighting her whole life.
Okay.
Don't take no shit.
So she out.
Don't take no shit.
Now she's got
Shoot a hit. Alright, well, who would like to do recap this week? Is there anyone special?
Man.
Not me.
Not you?
I don't remember all of it. I remember my parts.
Cass
I don't know
isn't
what you
allowed
guys-
to.
Cass and Crystal were gone for an hour,
Yeah.
so.
Those are true.
Oh shit, that's right.
I just listened to this session and I can't remember.
I'll do it.
Go for it.
So, we ended the session previous to Kaz losing his hand, and which in turn set a mummy free, and the mummy is now bonded to Kaz. And then he unlocked the temple for us to get in. We went to one of the doors, and there was this. Who was she? A druid?
Yes.
A wicked bitch of the West.
She was yes, there you go. She was a wicked bitch of the West, and she was one that was caused the whole moose thing to begin with, and she was like threatening to either kill us or make a deal with us. We made a deal with her to give Gwen the ability to speak without any spells, and she would know common, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Everyone.
and so we made that deal, and we did that, and we sat around, and we left her alone for the time being, even though she was threatening, to cause more issues for the town. And then we went back to the town to get praise for killing the moose and not helping them with the other shit that we probably should have. And then we got cookies from an old lady who was the speaker, and now she's making us clothing for our mummy. And then we bought an inn. The end.
Oh, you didn't buy one.
Well, okay, you're right. We were gifted an inn.
And I also want to add on, Cass and the Mummy are still outside the town.
Correct.
Yes.
And the mummy's also wearing a teddy bear onesie,
At the moment.
right?
It's none of your goddamn business.
So what does that mean? What's Kaz wearing? Is he naked?
No, he's got his armor on.
He's naked.
He's just really cold.
Hey,
Oh, right.
yes, baby.
Usually when I picture Kaz, I try to picture him naked.
And Cass is now going to be looking at you differently.
No, he's gonna love it.
Great.
Cass
Yeah, he
gonna
probably
gross her
would.
out. He would. Yeah,
He would fake it on the outside. He'd be like, "Oh, gross," but do you see that twinkle in his eyes? Like, "Oh."
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
diving back
Suddenly,
in.
it's not so cold.
Diving back in. You, all but Castiel, made your way to the ramshackle. And I, went ahead and found you a map for that.
Ooh, that's cool.
Nice.
Just like our house in the other town, all poured to shit.
Yeah, you were told that it was being used as a wood storage place. So as you open the front door, you do have a little bit of a front deck that leads to your door. You open it and you see like 4 massive piles of wood.
You guys know the cost of lumber nowadays? Like,
Small fortune, right?
right? Like, we're rich.
Well, you weren't exactly gifted the wood. You were just told that there was wood being stored there at the moment.
Possessions 9/10 of the law. I'm just saying.
You walk in, look around, you see broken furniture, some holes in the floor, but, I mean, it's still got the bones. Like, the bones are there that it could be cleaned up and turned around. It's just
The
going to take some work.
bones?
What kind of bones?
The bones of the house, the walls, the doors.
Oh, the foundation?
Winter.
The bone is
Yeah, I knew what you were saying,
Right.
Zach. I was
The
just
shoes
making
of
sure.
Oh,
the
it's-
house are there, you know.
The shoes and the femurs
Don't forget
over
the
there in
hat.
the corner.
I was extremely confused. The bones are still there. Wait,
Yeah.
what bones?
The
No, it's good
bones,
bones.
the
It's a-
bones of the house. That's the foundation. That's
The foundation.
means,
Okay,
yeah. Everything is the skeletals there. The skeleton's there. All the walls, everything's there, holding the place up.
Yep. Besides that, I mean, you walk in, it's quiet. It was locked up whenever you showed up.
okay.
Lovely.
Are we? Did we? Are we okay? Like,
Well,
that's what
we
I
long
wanna
rested
know.
before we got here.
Okay.
Yes, you guys took
And
a
so-
long rest before you
10
left
minutes.
with the
I just
Elven
wanted to
Temple.
make sure.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're still in a bit of a time crunch, right, guys?
I mean, we're diseased, but we haven't shown signs. Well,
there are others
I
who,
haven't.
who have.
But I mean, Arwen having that necklace will definitely help her out.
Yeah.
Cray, are you still up for going after that kobold man? I know you were a little indifferent about it earlier.
I don't like kobolds I'll
Not
do
to
what
be-
needs to be done, but kobolds are lost.
Not to be rude, but I don't think a lot of people like kobolds. I don't know too much about them, but
Well, I mean, you're
It's
not
hearsay.
wrong. You're not wrong, but a lot of kobolds are lost and misguided, and whatever the group wants to do. I'm not fond of dealing with kobolds. They're tricky, and I mean, I should know. I am one, but but if we must, yeah, let's do it.
I think we should. Should we check this house out? Just make sure it's clear. It's got property now. Let's make sure we know.
might as well.
I'll walk around, see what's in here.
God, there's a big wall. There's a huge log pile.
You get the feeling that a place called Lonelywood probably has a good stockade of wood pile.
They don't look that lonely.
You're such a dork.
Is Austin's tile the only one that's on there?
You
I
could
just
just
put
drag
mine on
yourself
That's what I
from,
see. Yeah. Is it like
I just put mine on there.
you can drag yourself from your journal page onto the map.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
I'm gigantic. Holy crap.
You guys speak.
Oh,
You
sounds-
are. Why are? No, Zanzibar's small.
Go to your turn. Right here. And let's click and drag. Here.
There we go.
That's not right.
Go back. Yeah, you did. But come on.
Yeah, you're right there. You're on the bed.
Oh. Oh.
It goes where you drop it.
She's jumping on the bed.
Okay. Corn.
I'm gonna just kind of
Upstairs.
go around the rooms and see like there's any stuff in any drawers or anything like that, or anything under the beds.
Make an investigation check. As you're walking around, even under your feet, it just kind of creaks on the floor.
Poor Craig.
Most of the
man.
doors seem to be kind of jammed. You can't really get into the rooms at the moment.
I'd be walking around, pushing aside furniture to see if anything has fallen under them, and checking behind the bar, see if anything was left.
Make another investigation check. You know, you don't really find much. There is a bottle or two behind the bar, but there's only like an inch of liquor in each one. Couple ounces.
So from the outside, can I tell, is this just a single story structure, or is there more levels?
Yeah, it looks to be single story.
I am going to look for any possible books around. So, give a second to go through.
Yeah, I mean, you look around and you don't really see many bookcases. It's mostly broken, like bed frames, some cabinets, but you don't find any books.
Darn.
These windows.
Yes,
Are they broken?
they are not.
Yay.
Good bones.
We should probably start heading out.
Yeah, and we just got another fixer-upper.
I'm gonna check in here, see if there's any food in here.
Yeah, you make your way back there to the kitchen, and looking around, you find a couple cabinets. There's a couple cans of provisions underneath, but not very much.
You guys, if the adventuring life doesn't work out for us, we can always flip houses.
Gotta
Make
money do
profit.
that though.
Buy more rundown places, flip them for profit. I mean, I'm just saying. A retirement plan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if that's quite up me and Xanavor our plans, but it's good to know.
I mean, it's just not to say.
You can run the inn. I'd rather not.
Fine, I will decorate.
I mean, I could make a giant bonfire if you prefer.
We could hire
I could do
people to
that.
run it and make profit off of it.
You could just leave Cass on the outside of town. Go the other way. Any takers? No.
Sign me up.
I rise my hand up.
That's half.
Craig grabs Xanafor's hand and slowly pulls it back down.
Ray, how dare you?
All right. Well, if everybody's okay, if we all feel all right, I think we should leave. I think we have so much to do.
Make our way down to Tourmaline.
Zach, I don't have. I can't control my token. Did I break it?
Here's the way break shit.
Why is my mouse blurry?
Unplug it and plug it back in.
It's a laptop.
You don't have 20/20 vision.
Hit your eyes.
It's not, because everything else looks fine. It's literally just my mouse.
I mean,
I can pick it up, move it, but I can't use my keyboard.
I don't know. I mean, there's nothing really for you guys to do here at the moment unless you're going to start, like, clearing it out while you wait.
It's an internet thing.
Internet's fine.
Yeah, but it will do it
Plugged.
sometimes.
No, it's never done that. That's not an internet thing. My internet connection's fine.
His laptop's a piece of poo.
It's my laptop's
It's
dying.
a refurbished piece of shit.
It's an HP.
It's a
The refurbished part doesn't even matter. It's a fucking HP.
So, what are you
Don't
guys
buy
doing?
refurbished kids.
I don't
Going
figure it out,
back.
actually.
We need to go back to the lady and get the outfit for the
Do
mummy.
we? No, we take it into town. The guards might kill it, and then we don't have
Why
to
don't
deal
we
with it.
leave the mummy here? Go get the outfit.
Honestly, Kailani, how are you okay with us dragging around an undead?
Surprised that Paladin's okay with us having an undead.
Right.
Our
this
paladin's
whole
not the smartest.
No, I'm only okay with it because I feel. I mean, I think he probably served his purpose already. But if he's still here, I have to believe that maybe there's another purpose for him to serve.
He's an
Trust me,
abomination.
I'm
He shouldn't
side-eyeing
be
this guy the entire time.
He's gonna start crying.
Look at Xanavor.
His
Why
purpose
do
is
you care? Isn't that like your specialty?
What, dead things?
Just experimenting on things and magic, and shouldn't you be taking fingers off of them and running tests?
I leave the dead well enough alone. That's just disgusting. You have any idea what diseases he could be carrying just being resurrected alone?
Hmm.
I mean, do you know what type of diseases he could have being resurrected? Would you like to make a
Orcus.
medicine check?
Yes, I would.
Well, it's not good that there's a role for it, you guys.
Digging it.
You've heard of something with mummies where they carry a disease called mummy rot, but it's usually given in battle. If they attack you, there's an issue that you could catch it.
So see, I know what I'm talking about. He could have mummy rot for all we know.
It's okay. He'll end up just giving it to Cass.
I don't want to know how that happens, but okay. That's an image I did not want in my head. Thank you, Zanzikov.
You're welcome.
Just gags at his throat, like,
You guys walk around the ramshackle inn for a little bit, checking everything out, and then you head back to the town speaker's place. Is that what I'm
Do we
getting?
have to go back there? Oh, because she's making clothes.
She is making you some clothes, yes.
Right.
And she might have more cookies.
Yeah, I'm down with the cookies.
Pray, you're gonna get sick if you eat too many cookies.
Worth it.
Let him level up.
Fine, but you're cleaning it up when he throws it up again.
Also, Craig, don't
Clean
go
up after a penguin,
expecting
don't bother
cookies
me.
from people. If you start expecting things from everyone, you might turn out like Cass.
Shush. Let me eat my cookies.
Just saying.
Gwen just kind of looks
Is
at
that-
you and goes, "What are cookies?"
I kind of jump because I forget that she talks now.
Yeah.
I just heard in my head like, who the fuck said that?
You just see Gwen staring up, just tilting her head back and forth.
I forget you can talk.
Hi, darling.
Win a cookie.
Hello.
Hi.
I'll get you some cookies.
Is that wise? Are cookies gonna
Bears
make
have
her
chocolate?
sick?
She can have maybe 1.5, or half of one.
Yeah, probably right. She's big. Probably won't
Yeah.
harm her.
Are we gonna go get the cookies now?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
want to go get cookies.
This baby.
While walking around, I'm pulling from the bag of tricks.
Okay.
Come on, 2 ups.
Okay, so a 5 and a 1 is a weasel
And a badger.
and a panther.
Oh shit.
Well, let's have that in town. Good idea.
It's okay. They're just hanging around us. Hey, we already have a owlbear and a centaur
And a
kobold.
mummy.
Yeah.
The mummy's not in town.
My mommy's still outside of town.
Can we park the mummy at like stables just like we would a horse or something?
Park the mummy. What the heck?
Park the mummy. Guys, I think we just need to walk around the town like we own the place. We know we're weird. All eyes are going to be looking at us. We just got to strut and own it. Own the strangeness.
So you start making your way back through Lonelywood. It's not too far. You see a couple people outside whenever you arrive. They're all bundled up in normal clothing, so you can't really tell like exactly who's who, but they'll just kind of turn around when you approach, and just all kind of start cheering and clapping, like, "Oh, look, it's the saviors! They killed the moose! It's the people that did this! We're so happy! Thank you!" Just yelling after you.
Yay.
Love you too, random citizen.
I've never seen a centaur before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really
Great.
don't know how to answer to that.
Cray just has his
Your
hood
autograph.
pulled up.
I try to make myself like taller and bigger than usual.
You walk up to the house, and they don't stop you. They're just kind of like, they're happy that you did something for the town.
Praise the SOL.
Kalani whispers in Zanzikaw's ear, though, like, aren't they like in more danger now? Though?
Oh, definitely.
Am I understanding that right? Like, I know that I missed a lot.
Listen, everything happens for a reason.
How are they in more danger?
I don't
We
know.
killed the moose. If anything, it gave them more time.
She did say she had a lot more animals, and she had to go get something bigger to replace the moose.
And the moose was terrorizing the town, so it really is only a matter of time before these poor people are terrorized again.
We could take care of anything.
On a selfish thought, if by the time we get back, before the summit, if this town is terrorized and they find out that it was our fault that a bigger threat befalls this town, that's
They
not
won't-
they
gonna
won't
play
find
well
out.
in our summit.
They won't,
Won't find
That
out if
lady
you don't
doesn't-
keep talking about it.
I'm whispering to Zanzibar.
Hey, you sounded scary. Shut up.
He's going fierce.
I should when I go with the DM to hear something, Zach earmuffs. Like,
I've already got a headset on. I've got it.
I don't want to give him ideas.
We just need our own Discord chat without Nas.
Yeah, we kind of do. Well, yeah.
You guys have each other on Facebook. Just start a group chat. It'll be fine. But
I'm just saying, I don't know. Something doesn't feel right to me, and I don't feel right. I'm
We
worried.
can
That's
come
all it
back and help
That's
out,
just your
but we
moral
didn't have
compass.
any other choice, and we helped. We killed the moose.
I get that. I agree.
We are making our way to the speaker house.
Yeah, it's like pretty much right around the corner. It only takes you like 5-10 minutes to walk there. But you make your way to the door, knock, and of course, they look through the small hole at the bottom of the door, about Cray's height. Just kind of look, and then back up, and the door opens up, and you see Nimsy standing there again.
What's up? We're back.
Welcome back, dearies. What can I do for you? Are you here to pick up your clothing?
We are, Nimsy. Are they ready to go?
I've got to put the finishing touches on it real quick. Did you check out the
Yeah.
ramshackle?
We did.
What do you
Good.
think?
Was interesting.
You planning on
But-
fixing it up, or?
Eventually.
Oh, well, good. It's always good
I-
to have places around here that are nice.
I do have something to give you, or not give you, but show you, as I'm taking out the East Haven 10-town speaker wrote us a letter. I forget his name. Daneth Wayland?
Mhm.
I'm showing her the basically just the letter of who we are and trying to help out around towns.
Oh, the soul, huh?
Oh.
Well,
So,
like I said before, if you need my favor, of course, I'm free to give it to you. You've helped out my town, of course.
That's really great, Nimsy. We appreciate it. And we hope to be back and do more good things for your town in the future also. This is not the last that we'll be here.
I would hope not. I just gave you property. I hope you come back.
you haven't have had any citizens come down with a weird disease, have you?
Can't say I have. What do you mean?
Becoming very cold, slowing down,
Oh dear, it's always cold up here.
frozen veins.
These people would be slowly turning to ice. You'd see their veins just sticking out randomly. Like as if
Just making sure it hasn't spread.
I still have the veins on my face.
It's light. Like, it's hard to tell unless they really look at it. Yeah. Like, you just got the shivers. Yeah.
like they would like
Get timbers.
at some point they would have a permanent frost on their bodies. Their fingers would start turning blue and black, and not come back from it.
I mean, this is a pretty small town. I'm sure I would have heard of anything.
Keep
Making
your eye out
sure.
for it, and yeah, just caution your citizens against a blue liquid. If they were to come across something like that, or somebody was trying to peddle something of that nature, please just warn them not to mess with it. It's very dangerous.
You see her taking down, like, some notes. She flips out a journal and starts writing in it. Blue liquid, people with cold, frostbite-like symptoms. Well, I mean, I'll keep an eye out, but like I said, it's a pretty small town. If I would have heard anything about it, I'm sure I would have by now. I do have things to warm you up, though, if you're cold right now. You seem to be shaking, and she looks at Arwen. And then she turns around and goes to, like, the stove in the background, pulls out some more cookies.
I was just about to sneak off to find them.
Right, you didn't already.
Speaking of weird things, you haven't heard of any weird rumors around, have you? Anything interesting we could check into?
We don't need any more
Weird.
missions.
Weird rumors. Let's see.
Besides the moose?
Well, the moose has been taken care of, so I don't really have to worry about that. So, I don't know where my rumor bar is.
Oh, no.
Blah.
It's next to the gossip bar.
Oh, okay.
is next to Tiki Bar.
That's later.
You try.
I crack myself up.
That was good.
I'm the funniest person I know.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where they put. I'll have to look around. Either way, I haven't really heard much. Usually, what I hear is from my children. I know
Okay.
that Brennan's been having issues, kind of like us. Some creature in the lake.
Okay, interesting.
I never went.
Oh.
Where's Brennan at compared to here? Just wondering.
Oh, Brennan's to the south.
South, okay. On Mar Dualden?
Yes, actually, it's on the other side.
Okay.
Oh, right.
No.
That's going to be our last stop before Targos. Okay.
I did hear there was a ship crash or something up in the north by the Sea of Moving Ice. That's been there for a couple weeks now.
Yes. Yes, that's on our to-do list as well. Hmm.
We haven't heard too much about it. But do you know anything about... I'm going to point around to like the other towns, like Dugan's Hole, Goodmead, Caer Dineval, and Caer Colnig. Those are like the towns we really haven't heard much of.
Well, it's been brought to the attention of the council that in Dugan's Hole they've got some winter wolves or something that's been haunting the outskirts of the town. Big as horses they are, and smarter than normal wolves.
Yeah, for sure.
Dugan's Hole, you said?
In Dugan's Hole, yes.
Alright. Well, that could be something to check out eventually.
Eventually.
And then, of course, we've had some issues recently. We don't really have a tavern here, but some of the other towns get most of their mead from Goodmead. The town speaker there was recently killed by a 9-foot-tall giant, and the giant stole a lot of the mead. Without which, a lot of the 10 towns might go dry.
That ain't too good. Don't want a dry town.
Cough, we're going there first.
You want to face a giant now.
I mean, if they stole all the alcohol and the whole 10 towns would be dry, I'm just saying we put that at the top of our list. Just saying.
Okay.
They can survive off water.
I can't.
No, you just have a problem.
My problem is not here currently. He's with his mummy.
Oh my god, this guy.
You didn't hear that.
I know.
You're having a great time shopping with your mummy.
I'm not shopping, I'm just sitting in the cold.
Are you?
Yes.
He's playing tic-tac-toe with us though.
Just cuddling his mummy. There we go.
Oh, the mummy rot. It's coming. Okay, well, thank you, Nimsy. Can we maybe have some cookies for the road?
Oh, it's a full batch, so you might as well just take the rest of them. She hands you about a baker's dozen of cookies.
Ray's gonna run over and just give her a big hug.
Yeah, I mean, you're about the same size as her, a little shorter, so... Like, oh, no problem, dearie.
That is adorable.
Cray doesn't get to eat sweets.
Yeah, these are like chocolate chips, and they're like in the shape of like halflings. Like itty-bitty people.
Like little gingerbread cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Little gingerbread halfling cookies. I love it.
Kind of seems wonderful.
Gwen takes a bite of it and just kind of looks. These are really good. And you see Nimsy's eyes just kind of go wide that the fact that the owlbear pretty much just talked. Oh my.
That's just good.
Wait, he's very special.
I see that. You might want to be careful with that. Some people might not take to a speaking owlbear, penguin bear, whatever that is. Talking animals are
Is
an
it
issue.
Talking animal.
Well,
Is there a stigma against them?
I mean, there's a bunch of smart animals. Some of them can talk. Like I said, they've been having issues through 10 towns.
I'll definitely keep an eye out for that. Thank you.
No problem. Oh, by the way, and she goes over and cuts off the last bit of string and pulls out this probably about 6 foot tall. If you could see like a what's the type of coat I'm looking for? Almost like an overcoat, but it's just made of patchwork fabric of a bunch of different patterns. It's got a hood on it. And it's got some nice little shoulder pads.
Man.
If it wasn't a hodgepodge mess of fabric, it might be a good piece of clothing. She made sure to put some like fur on the inside of it.
She made it with love. Is there cookies stashed in the pockets?
No, but it does smell like cinnamon. Well, here you go. I hope it fits.
It looks lovely, Nimsy. Thank you.
No problem. Well, it is starting to get close to dinner time. I better get something going for the children.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Dinner. I thought it was like
Thank you.
noon.
It's like 11's right now.
11s.
Well, she is old.
Close to second supper.
Old people eat dinner at like 3.
Yeah, because they're in bed by 7.
Usually.
I mean, I would be, but I'm playing D&D, so.
What happened?
You would not be.
You don't sleep.
Oh,
So,
okay.
you all head out. Where are you going from Town Hall?
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess
Find
we
Cass.
had to go pick up Cass from the mummy.
Do we really have to?
I don't want
It's
to.
been so peaceful.
I mean, he has the dogs and the horse.
You just
So-
have all the
People
animals,
interact.
yeah.
We've
It's
had
been
another
so nice to
quite a
have
while.
racist names not called at me all day.
I mean, it really has been pleasant conversation.
I want to have a conversation with Sonar right now.
Okay.
Shit on Cass Day, apparently.
Go for it, Cass. He's sitting there, you're just chilling in the winter, you know?
Perfect. Sonar, now that we have a few minutes without the group around us, so just tell me a little bit more about your stuff. So, you're a mummy, and I get that, and I'm not supposed to like that, but I do, right? So that's it. That's one thing. But why? Why are you coming back? Like, why are you becoming fleshy? As gross as that sounds.
It's like you're hitting on him in a really weird way.
Quiet.
Are you
Kinda.
so
Well,
fleshy?
with the enchantment that I was under, I'm sure that this was part of it. Not everyone wants to see a walking, desiccated corpse.
So, are you going to go back to normal at some point?
I hope to.
But in the meantime, you know we're going to have to keep you hidden, right? So I think we'll disguise you under the ruse of my squire, for starters. And there's a few things you should know. I'm kind of the leader of this group. I don't know if they told you that or not.
It seems like it.
You need
I
to
am
watch it
following
out.
You.
What? Yeah, right. What?
I am following you. I would see
Right.
you as the leader, yes. You did
Yeah,
sacrifice
right,
your
exactly.
hand.
That's a very authoritative figure. I understand, right? And they probably won't agree with that, but you know, it doesn't matter. a couple things to look out for. That one guy who, Xanavor, you need to watch out for him. He might try to take some skin off you. I'm not sure. Just be real cautious. The little bitty guy, Cray, he seems to be okay. The two girls, they're fine too. They're fine. But don't walk behind the horse, ever. He might kick you.
I mean, being an elf of the forest, I do realize that the fey creature is a centaur.
Yeah,
Damn, the mummy's smarter than
he's more knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yes.
That's what being smart is, Kaz.
He calls himself a centaur, yeah, sure. And he also says he's not a horse, so I don't know what. So either way, just watch out for that.
I will.
But other than that, yeah, that's kind of the rundown of this group. I mean, you know,
The mummy can stay now.
we've all kind of helped each other out. I got them an extra life, pretty much. Made them all stronger, even though they're like, let's not go there, Cass. But you know what? We did, and it worked. So.
It seems like you're doing good things. You do have a aura of celestial around you. I've noticed.
I do, which makes it a problem with some people in my circle, with you being, dead. So that's why we're going to keep you hidden in disguise. They'll never know.
I understand.
Oh, also watch out. When I said the girls were fine, actually watch out for the one who looks like a fish. She
Not like a fish.
right. She might not. She has a problem with dead things too. I don't know.
The blue one carries a trident on her back.
There's a what?
The blue girl with a trident on her back.
Correct. Yep, that's the one. Mm-hmm. She's a healer of sorts. I think they call them clerics. I don't know.
Understandable how she would be cautious of someone
Her-
brought back from the dead.
Between her and the horse, yes, watch yourself.
I understand. They're... I mean... I'm not
Oh,
sure...
but don't worry, don't worry. 'Cause I'll be here. I'll protect you. You shouldn't have any fear, but just keep an eye on those two.
Good. I understand.
It's thieves, those two. Nuh-uh. He knows what a... Now, who's smarter now? He knows what a halfling
Yeah, but
thing
you
is.
keep referring to it as a horse, so he probably thinks you're referring to the
You just
actual
call him a halfling.
Yeah, you're a half human, half horse.
Oh my god.
It's a step up from animal or pet.
You know what? It is.
It's definitely a step
I
up.
might end up killing him, but I don't know if I'm going to kill Cass or Jesse.
Oh my
Well,
god.
Either way,
would it be
you're in good
easier
hands.
if I was to be more well groomed? That's something I could probably file down my nails. You see, he's got like these long, like gray nails. And
yeah.
I mean, I could also maybe put my hair into braids instead of having it be kind of bushy.
Well, yeah, it probably wouldn't hurt. But you also realize that bear costume has a hood, so you could always duck back there too. But either way, yeah, you should probably cut those nails. That's pretty gross.
Yeah, he's got a lot of hair. When he puts the hood up, it just looks like an Eskimo hood, pretty much, with the big old fur going around the outside of it.
That's
You
not
should
that's
comb
not
his
helping.
hair, braid his hair,
okay.
help him.
You're not over here. Thank you. Okay.
So he picks up a rock and just starts kind of like grinding his nails against it while you guys wait.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay.
This
Do
is
that.
horrible.
Be less suspicious. Ew. But yeah, go ahead. Continue.
He's sharpening his nails.
He's filing them down on a hard rock he found, Well, I guess there's nothing to do but wait. You guys wait for a good 30 minutes to an hour before they finally show up.
It has been taking a long time. Oh, look, there they are.
Yeah, you see the group of them walking, and they've got a very interesting thing draped over Zanzikoth's rear end. It looks like a patchwork quilt from where you can see. But yeah, you all start to approach, and you find Cass and Sonar sitting out in the woods on the edge.
So we couldn't
Josh is
find.
not fucking it yet.
So I'm talking to Kaz. So we couldn't find any. There wasn't any stores selling clothes, but we did run into the speaker, and the speaker was able to make this patchwork jacket for the time being that the mummy can wear, just for the time being till we find something better.
That's fantastic. But I think in the future, let's not call him the mummy. Let's call him my squire.
My name is Sonar. You could just call me that too.
We could just
Sonar.
refer to people by their
Gotcha.
actual names.
Okay, Sonar.
Samar, don't be a simpleton. Squire, it looks like you got, some authority of some sorts.
Sonar means he's your servant, so
I
not
didn't
really.
say servant. I did not say servant.
That's what a squire does. They serve their knight.
Oh, hey, Cray, how's it going with you and Xanathar?
I don't think Crazy.
Thank you, Abby.
Are you trying to cause a rift of the group and make everybody
I-
hate you?
No,
I already do. It's okay.
No, but he called me, but he's like, oh, you're trying to make him a servant? And I was just like, huh, just kind of looked over at Cray.
I mean, you just did call the mummy a servant.
I
didn't
see where
call
he's
servant.
coming from with the Cray thing. Cray seems like Xanavor's servant or squire.
Assistant.
Yeah, it's all similar. It's in the ballpark.
Okay, fine, Xanathar. It wouldn't make him more comfortable if I said he's my assistant.
I
Say
think
he's your friend.
He can be in time. I don't know if.
He just dodging that one.
I mean, there are ears listening upstairs in places. I can't necessarily say he's my friend. We'll simply say he's accompanying us. He's with us right now.
He's a companion.
Greater purpose.
I think I'm starting to realize that Castiel, in his own weird way, does mean well-ish.
I just look like the weirdest stare at Kailani, like, the fuck?
The fuck? No, in
Well-
his own weird way, he's trying to be helpful, is what I mean. It's terrible, but he's trying.
He just kind of
Here.
looks at Cass right now, and you all notice that Gwen has kind of walked away from Arwen and is kind of sniffing Sonar. He's looking like, you didn't tell me anything about this creature.
Toughest one in our whole pack.
Should I be worried about this one? And Gwen just
No.
kind of walks
Needed.
up and goes, he smells good.
No. He does not. He does not smell good. Bad. Actually,
When
the sweetest things you smell are usually the worst for you. You don't want to eat that. I promise you. But no, yeah, he's fine. Everything's fine.
He smells similar
How are
to
you?
the cookies.
Oh, don't eat him. He's not a cookie.
oh, Gwen.
Yeah, he smells like pumpkin spice.
I just point.
Pumpkin spice latte.
Gwen, no.
Latte.
I mean, I'm not going to eat him. He just smells good.
It is weird that
I'm
things
gonna start walking towards Tourmaline.
Can we get that jacket?
I'm gonna give the jacket to the mummy. Can you take what you're wearing off and put this on instead? I know it probably doesn't look very good, but it will help.
Or don't make the mummy strip.
If the mummy looks at me, I look back at the mummy. I give him a thumbs up, like, yeah, he's okay.
He just kind of shakes his head, grabs the clothing from Cray.
He knows what I'm talking about.
He unzips the front of the bear suit and just kind of pulls it off him, and then puts the jacket on over him, zips it back up, puts the hood up. Over the time that you guys have been talking, you see that one of his hands is almost completely like filed down. The other one's still got really long claws on it. He hasn't quite gotten to yet.
Johnny just shivers.
Can I have part of your fingernail?
Oh, gross.
I walk towards Tourmaline with Xanthopop.
Ray looks at you in judgment because you just gave a big speech about how you wanted nothing to do with this creature because it was undead and gross and full of disease.
This is for components and ethical reasons, not like that.
He's exciting, right? I know.
You look around in the snow where he'd been filing them down, and there's like a broken, probably about 1.5 inch, like fingernail clipping on there.
I use a twig, just put it in a vial, just because I don't want to touch it with my bare hands.
You can add 1 mummy fingernail clipping.
So, what did you guys find out in town?
Are we walking now?
Yes.
Oh, where are we going?
Yeah, right. We're going towards Tourmaline, right? We have to go back there, and then we have to go to the Lost Spire. Is that? I forget, so I really do need to know
Oh,
where we're
okay.
going.
You guys have no idea.
The Lost Spire is where we think the cure might be.
Which would be a good idea to get.
Eventually, but yes, Tourmaline right now we're going to go deal with the kobold mine.
Right, and then from there off.
We always get some favor from there.
Okay. What was your question?
Where we were going.
Oh, there.
I mean, we're just walking. I'm walking with you, and I just don't even know why.
Do we have our everything? We have our horse, we have our wolves, we have a panther, we have a weasel.
Yes.
God damn, we are a weird ass group. We are a weird ass group, even for D&D. This is weird.
It's okay.
Are we on a path with like the weather okay?
Yeah, you guys are on a path.
My eyes out for stuff.
Weather, it's windy, but it's not like a blizzard or anything. The snow is barely falling. It is dark, so you can only see so far ahead of you per usual.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me a d20. We'll say Cass.
Ooh. Inclusion. A 2. I'm getting out of the way now.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d20, Arwen.
You're gonna get lost. Yay!
Okay. Yeah, you guys are currently walking down the road from Lonelywood, just kind of skirting the outside of the forest.
Hey, I want to. Is it dark?
It is dark. It's always pretty much dark here.
Oh yeah, I forget where we're at. I really did.
The entire compass of this campaign is it's dark.
I know. I forget. Okay. So Xanthopop, you can't see. Can I?
I can see.
You can see, okay?
I can see fine. I point to the goggles.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
I can't see
I have dark vision now.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
I can see. I
Are
can
we about
fight.
there, or should I be like do a perception check and kind of keep my eye out on our surroundings as we walk?
If you want to take a perception check, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't want things to sneak up on me. Okay.
We're heading back to Tourmaline, correct?
We're heading to the Cobalt Cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Outside
Which
of
is
Tourmaline.
Outside of Tourmaline.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
I would say the Panthers to the side of us and the Weasels probably, I don't know, on Kailani.
I don't know why I found that
Well,
funny.
great.
You have a white furred weasel.
And I love it already.
It's actually the character
Immediately
token for
poops.
this is adorable.
These land creatures, they're so furry, and they are. You're right. They're adorable, and I'm fascinated by them.
Do
So
you
you
have any
scales
adorable
and
creatures where
size.
you're from?
There's adorable creatures where I'm from, for sure.
Shh. Giant squids are so adorable.
I mean, they're
Look at that kraken. It's so cute.
the kraken now.
Man, that aboleth, I just want to hug it.
That is not an adorable creature. That is an atrocity. No,
Yeah, they
the
are.
krakens, we do not get along. There's a very dour history there.
Look at that gooper fish. Oh god, it has so many teeth.
Where are you from?
Are you from, the actual material plane, or are you actually from the plane of water?
Well, I mean, I was born and raised in the material plane, but my ancestors and where we hail from is not of this world. They are from the plane of water.
Hmm.
I got to find my background if you're going to ask me a more question.
Are you from Icewind Dale? Or are you just traveling here when your ship sunk?
I was traveling here when my ship sank, yes. I'm from the outskirts, from a Triton city called Tethys.
Hmm.
No, this region is new to me.
And why were you coming out here?
I guess while we're all grouped up, I'm gonna kind of Xanavor, Zanzicoth. Now that I got you guys both here, I kind of look down at my hand. I look at Xanavor's finger. I'm like, when does it grow back?
I'm a doppelganger. I can grow it back whenever I want.
His
you can't
does.
grow yours back.
Yours doesn't.
Oh, stop it! Both? No, hold on. What?
I can adjust my body however I want. You can't do that. You're a normal person.
I am.
Well, that's a bit of a stretch. Xanavor.
He's a special person, alright?
Person.
But he's a person.
I'm
True.
okay, hold on. But
You're a
you-
humanoid. Humanoids
all-
don't regrow their limbs.
That doesn't make any sense.
That
Castiel,
makes all.
you're right.
Were you never
Yes.
taught anything?
Cass, my body operates like clay. I can adjust it however I want.
Fish you jelly.
Essentially.
You jelly.
That's disheartening. This whole time I thought it was gonna grow back.
No,
I
it will
mean,
not.
there are spells that could possibly do
You people
that.
you're false and you lie.
I mean, if it helps, I could chop
that's
this one and try to stick that on there, see if it works.
Wait, what?
It was a joke, Cass.
Oh.
I'm not good at these, okay? So don't give me too much credit here.
I could build you another hand.
Yeah, Castiel, instead of being so rude and
How am I being rude?
everyone, you called us all liars and false.
Well,
You
yeah,
called
we
me
weren't there for
animal,
that.
Pet, beast, and
Okay.
creature.
Here,
All
he
I'm-
just did it. He
listen,
just
all
did
I'm
it.
saying is, like, he grew a finger back. He all of a sudden can see now. You guys you can just falsify yourselves. I don't understand what's happening, and why don't I get it?
He can build you one. I just can grow things if I choose to. I can look exactly like you if I choose to. It's not the most pleasant feeling, but I can do it.
So I need some of your witchcraft. Is what you're saying.
Unless you were born a Doppler, you can't.
It's not witchcraft, it's just how the creature activates. Sorry, that's how he activates, my bad.
That's how we survive. We're doppelgangers. We don't have a form like everybody else. We're just creatures.
See, Castiel, there are differences and similarities between all of us. And the important thing is that you celebrate the differences in others the same as you do the things that you share. I understand it's difficult for you, but what makes everything so great is our differences and how we can embrace them in others. Does that make sense?
True.
Are you looking up your character sheet? Are you going to
No.
Are you going to attack? What are you doing? you say?
So, Kalani, as you guys are chatting and moving, you start to hear what sounds like wood creaking, and you see a giant log that starts falling in front of your path. Go ahead and make me a animal handling check to try not to run into it with the dogs.
Okay.
This would be...
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah,
What did I do?
22.
Oh, I did good. I'm really into these animals here lately, and the land animals. I'm learning all about them.
Yeah, you see it, and it crashes down, like, right in front of you. And you see a rather large creature come out. This thing has to be 7, 8, 9 feet tall, maybe. Bald head, big old mutton chops almost. And just kind of, you see a couple more people coming out. They throw back their hood, and you see the green skin of a bunch of orcs.
Oh dear.
They
A bunch
say-
of what?
They say something in, does anyone speak Orcish?
Oh shit.
Orcish?
I speak Porkish.
I do not.
I do not.
Nope.
Speak giant.
Sonar, do you know what they're saying?
I do not know anything about orcs, sadly. I just know that, they don't get along with elves very well.
Oh, don't worry about them.
I
Gwen?
agree with that.
Gwen, do you... Does Gwen speak Orcish?
No. No, I don't. No?
I'd be surprised.
Nobody here can speak. Let's.
So, do they look like they're, like, coming at us?
Yeah,
And
they
like
have weapons out, like, they're just kind of standing there because they knocked down this tree in front of you guys, just kind of block the path.
So it's like an ambush thing. Like they want us to stop.
Yep.
Or does it more look like they were just cutting down a tree and we just
Can we just go around them?
Yeah.
You can attempt to, if
No,
that's what
I
you want to
think I
try
want
to.
to. No, she's just pull out her trident.
Just go like 3 feet to the left of the tree and just
And
go
just be
around
like,
it.
excuse me, pardon me. Yeah, no, I'm gonna definitely pull out the trident.
I'm getting my bow ready.
Zenskov, make a perception check.
A perception check. Okay. To remind you, I have disadvantage on abilities.
You took a level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He stayed up all night.
I
Why?
thought we rested.
He was working
I
on
was
his
doing things.
thing, yeah.
Doing
Right.
stuff.
10.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of see, there looks to be some type of marking on the one who's talking to you shield, but it's hard to tell in the snow. It's all covered in white powder, pretty much.
Colony, can you see any markings on that one as I point to it?
Let me look further. No. No, I cannot. Ugh.
So, do they look
Who's
like?
that?
Do they look threatening, or
They look pretty threatening. They've got their arms out right now, and they're just kind of like, they're ready.
Throw the weasel at him.
Alright, so,
They'll chase it
I'll-
away.
I'm
No, Weasel, don't go. But
I'm
I
gonna
hold out
run
the
up closer to get a closer look at the symbol.
Yeah. And I want to call out. What the fuck do I say to a bunch of orcs?
Yeah, like
Move,
Zenskov, as
please.
you're running
Don't
up,
get
you
trouble.
see one of them draws a javelin and throws it in front of your feet. And then in common,
Not
they say,
Cool.
"Stop!"
Okay.
Okay.
Which the one that has the symbol? This one?
Yeah, And
You there.
As you get closer, you see what looks to be a crude skull impaled by 3 arrows.
You were of the 3 arrows.
We are.
I've met your kind.
I was going to say you heard of us, but you've met, and you're still alive.
I've saved one of you, and I will pull out a stone with the same symbol on it. Was gifted this for my valor.
Toss it over so I can look at it.
I will bring it over, if you don't mind. It means dear to me.
Keep your weapons stowed, then.
Okay. I put my spear on my back.
Approach.
Straighten up a little bit.
I'm gonna
So I can
scoot
see.
up.
Kailani, are you on my back?
Welcome to this-
Or do you hop off?
I mean, I probably was, to be honest. But
Okay.
it's okay. I hopped up. I let you do your thing. I got your 6.
He holds out his hand for it.
I hand it over.
Where did you find this?
I was given it by a lone survivor. Or I thought lone survivor. I met him on the way up here to Icewind Dale. He was ambushed by a bunch of wolves, and I assisted him.
Okay. Make a persuasion check, and you'll have advantage. Make sure it's a straight roll.
Okay.
14. It seems you have favor. Well, then I may request a favor from you, but I will make sure to be easy. We require food. We're hunting.
You require a favor.
We require food. Our tribe is starving in the mountains. We need meat.
How much food do you require?
How much do you have to spare?
Give me a second as I check the hag I'm holding.
Kind of squints his eyes at you as you're opening up a shrunken head.
I take out... Where is it? 9 pounds of wolf meat. Sorry, 10 pounds of wolf meat. And 10 pounds of moose meat.
He says something in Orcish, and you see 2 of the other orcs walk up and flank him.
It's not much, but it's what I can spare. If need be, I can assist with hunt.
Do you have a place that we can hunt? Do you know of good game in this area?
I traveled up this way. Have I seen any areas?
Need demented animals in Lonelywood.
Zanzakoth, there's some animals in a temple up north, right? That old woman up there, she's got she had a whole bunch of animals up there, right? In that cave, or not the cave, but that temple. In that
Zach, I'm
warm
asking
temple.
you. Have I, like, on the way up here through the tundra, have I seen anything?
On the way from the town to where you're at? No. But
No,
you do.
on the way from, like, Tourmaline up to here.
You haven't really seen a lot of animal activity besides there was in the forest. Castiel did bring up that you did see some stuff in the temple. There was also, whenever you had left East Haven, not long after, you had seen a mammoth being ridden by a giant. There's been some crag cats attack through the tundra. There was some on Kelvin's Cairn.
Yeah, really, we're finding all kinds of game. What are
I
these
mean,
guys talking
honestly, you could check out Kelvin's Cairn out that area. If not, you can check out Lonelywood, but stay away from the town.
about?
No, hey, hold on, excuse me.
Cass, do not interfere. Trust me.
Not a good idea. Actually, we haven't seen any animals at all. To be honest with you, that was a terrible idea. We've seen that one cat, and that was it.
I think we killed it, right, Kaz? It's not even there anymore.
Right. It was very scarce. In Kelvin's Cairn.
Make a deception check, Kaz.
Oh, I thought it was somewhere else.
Can it be with advantage because I'm helping him?
I'm whispering to the orcs, do not listen to this one.
Sure.
Oh
He
my
does not
god.
speak wise.
Roll a deception check.
Who, me? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not. Well, I guess I kind of am.
I mean, you are clearly.
We've actually been from Kelvin's Cairn. We lived around there. Most of the game in that area has been scarce, as of recent.
Many hunters out that way.
There has been many, yes. You hear a couple of the orcs around him just kind of laugh to themselves quietly. We'll check out this Lonelywood. It's to the north of here, correct?
Correct. But be wary, stray away from the town. That area is protected.
Are you lying or trying to intimidate when you tell him that the town is protected?
Intimidate.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh no, I have disadvantage on shit.
Well, you have a straight roll at the
Straight
moment
roll.
because this
Okay,
is
so hey, guess what? Another fucking 14.
yeah, lots of 14s tonight. We'll make sure to not go near the town then. We don't want any extra trouble. He says something in Orcish to the large creature. And you see him walk up and grab the tree trunk. And as he grabs it, he just kind of throws it off your path. About 20 feet.
May I have my stone back?
Kind of looks it over. Looks to you. Kind of tosses it. You hear one of the other ones in the back kind of say something you would guess is not in agreement. But he just puts his hand up and he goes quiet. We'll be on our way then.
Agreed. Safe travels. Hunt well.
He just kind of nods, and then everyone just kind of takes off to the north of you, leaving the path open.
I put the stone back in my pocket and walk back. Well, should we get going now?
Stands a cost.
What was that all about?
What the hell?
What? The orcs?
It was almost
No,
as if
the
you
tree.
knew them.
Me and their, I've met their tribe a couple times on my travels. At one point, I saved one of their own, and he gifted me with a token. That token basically doesn't say I'm not part of the tribe, but I'm honored among them.
They're not.
Hence
going
why they
off.
didn't kill us immediately.
And where did you send them to?
I sent them up to the Lonely Wood. There were animals in there.
And a banshee, so they might just die.
There's lots of things in that lonely wood.
You
that-
should have sent them to take. Honestly, and I'll tell you. Actually, there's two things I need to talk to you about here. A, they could have taken care of our little problem with that witch in that temple, but no big
I
deal.
already had to deal with that witch. We left her alone.
Oh, I don't.
Well, they're going to
and you
Hollywood,
guys
which is
say
where she's
I'm
at
the
anyway.
dumb one. Okay, and then second, you almost sent them to my home mountain. So I'm
I
just
sent
for the
them where
record, let's
food
not
might
suggest
be.
that location. I don't know anymore. Ever.
Well, I mean, they said they came from there, so
But you didn't know that at first. You didn't.
no. I just sent them where I assumed food would be.
Right.
Might be animals around there.
But you're also taking food away from mouths of those I care about. So I'm just saying, next party that comes along, hungry orcs, this and that. That's everywhere else is fine.
Oh, definitely. I'll keep that in mind. I just start walking.
You guys pick up speed again. Start heading out.
Oh shit! No. Ooh.
The rain.
Now, if you make your way up the mountain, there's a lot of big food.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure they know your food next time.
They wouldn't survive the encounter with the Yeti.
You'd be surprised when
There was a lot of them there.
It really was.
There looked to
Yeah.
be like 6 of them dressed normally. There looked to be one like chief who was the one that you were talking to. And then in the back you saw one that had one eye and looked to be a caster. And then a half ogre.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ogre caster thing. Orc caster. I'm glad that ended favorably for everyone.
most of the three
Bickering,
arrow
let's
tribes
go
have-
about our mission.
I'm not bickering.
most of the three arrow tribes can sometimes be reasoned with. If they wish to be. That I kind of just got lucky. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering if that's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those are beautiful.
I like those dudes.
Those are fun.
It's good diplomacy against
I look at Kaz. They might serve as a distraction for any creatures that witch or whatever she was sends out. So
they might, but now I can. So not only do they know about this town, they're greedy orcs for starters. They're heathens. So my concern now is this whole town of Lonelywood. There's children, there's innocent people there, and we just sent them right to them.
We sent them to the woods of Lonely.
yeah, we sent. They're looking for.
They agreed not to attack the town.
They're looking for hunt for
They're just trying to
animals, not.
survive.
For food, but they're barbarians. They're filthy creatures.
You know, Kaz, you're being very, very racist. As someone who is looked down upon a lot, you have a lot of these notions about these people that
We need to get you.
I'm
a
not
book
appreciating
on
this kind of talk.
Oh, well, that's fine. Okay, I get that, but I read this book once.
Do you get that? I don't think you do.
I did read a book. It was called Lord of the Rings, and they kept referring to them as filthy orcs.
What?
What's Lord of the Rings?
What I just said.
What is Lord of the Rings? We're
Oh,
not in Lord of the Rings.
I know we're not. I said I read a book once.
I don't believe you've read a book. To be honest with you.
Insight check.
Make a perception or a persuasion or deception roll, Cass.
Yeah, which is it, Kat?
The whole group's gonna do an insight check right now.
I'm just waiting to see what he does.
I'm not inside because
Kind of book.
That's pretty persuasive, man.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay.
I'm the racist one, but yet you guys are calling me out on my book reading skills.
It has nothing to do with your
It has
race. It
nothing to
has to
do
do
with
with your
race.
actions.
your intelligence.
Yeah.
I think we might all believe Castiel, you guys.
You do.
You do. I mean, it
Secretly.
seems like he's definitely read a book before.
He's read a book. Wow.
No doubt about it.
It was a pop-up.
It had
Oh.
pictures. It was great.
We're learning many things on our travels, aren't we?
Alright.
Okay. That's done. Let's keep going.
You guys make your way to the edge of the town of Tourmaline. Do you push through the town, or are you staying in there for any reason?
Wait, I thought
I
that
could
kobold
Push
came
our way
from-
towards the mine.
It's not far outside of the town.
It's like here.
It's like half an hour away from the
Outskirts.
town, I believe.
Let's do that.
Well, how?
And how are you, okay?
In all honesty, what does the mummy look like?
amazing.
He
Like,
looks
does he look like he could pass?
I mean, he's been filing down his nails, and by the time that you guys have been going, it's been about an hour's worth of travel.
Combed his hair.
He does have his hair currently in, like, a braid. Very nice braid. Not super accessorized, but he's got on a patchwork, like, overcoat, and I mean, he looks okay. His
Needless to
skin
say,
seems to have been back now.
he stands
So-
out less than some of the people in our party.
I mean, yes, but
I actually wrote
that
down.
wasn't the point. Wasn't about him standing out. It was about townsfolk not just like fucking attacking us.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hidden.
So,
The only reason I would want to go into Tourmaline is unless we need supplies. Let me check my arrow count while I'm thinking about it. Or maybe to get a disguise kit. I don't know if that's something we can find there, but I would like to buy a disguise kit.
I would like to go there, let's say, head up there after the mines, definitely, whenever we're telling them about it. There's a shop I've heard rumor of that I'd like to check out.
Where's my arrows?
Plus, we don't know what kind of rewards we'll get for clearing out this mine either.
We do, I forget what he said.
Yeah, I thought I wrote it.
That was like 100 gold or something like that.
But favor, but we also gain favor.
Yes.
That's important, right?
The favor's the thing we're needing.
Right.
I could survive. I wouldn't mind picking up some more ammo or arrows, but I can make it. I think we'd be okay.
he's offering 50 gold for clearing out the mine. And favor, of course.
Each or total? Sorry.
I believe it was total.
It would
Check
make
that.
sense if it was total.
Yeah.
Yeah, 50 gold to clear out some kobolds from a mine. That's not a bad
Mhm.
deal.
Thanks. Love you back.
So, pushing on past Tourmaline to the outside to the mine?
Yep.
Gotcha. Alright. Well, let's pull you over there then.
Now, should somebody go ahead and remove the kobolds only sign so Cass doesn't see it.
Sorry,
Yeah.
on the ground.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Unless there's another one.
A little
It's put back
background,
up with like extra nails.
Yeah.
I guess.
No, wrong one. Not north.
Oh, okay.
No,
Oh.
there was a bag. That's fine. Oh, great.
No, really?
Huh?
Zach, if you get the chance, I need actual drug fishing.
Okay. Give me a minute. Try to find the token.
Oh, you're good.
Gray, you probably understand these dwellings love more than the rest of us. Why don't you lead the way?
No, I mean, we gotta hide no matter what. Are you okay with that, Craig?
Yeah, I'm just thinking of which way to go. Do we hear anything?
Give me a second. I'm still getting maps up.
Oh, you're good. You're fine.
Take your time. Kitty, what are you doing? You sleeping?
Yeah, like, what's the floor look like? Is it muddy? Is there tracks, or is it frozen? It's probably frozen.
Well, it's a mine, so it's like hard worked stone, pretty much.
Okay.
That fix your vision.
Yes.
Okay. Everyone else
I
can
can
move the
see.
tokens and see.
I can fight.
So, where you come in... Racks holding picks and hammers are nailed to the walls of the small cavern. The floor is covered with rock dust and tracks.
There are tracks. Good.
Do I hear anything?
Perception check.
To pick up my pick.
Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really hear anything at the moment from where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some scurrying to the south of you, but nothing really.
Let's go this way, gang.
Should we follow you now?
Yeah,
Going
just
Let
ahead.
him get ahead a little bit.
we shouldn't separate too much.
Yeah, where you're at, the floor in the east end of this dungeon is 5 foot higher than the west end, with a rocky ridge separating the two areas except for slopes on either side. Picks and shovels lean against the ridge. Small gem deposits in the ridge and the walls of the cave gleam seductively.
Oh, they're seductive gleaming. What?
Tourmalines.
They look like you'd have to pick them out, like with a pickaxe or something.
Yeah, you get the feeling that if you had like a miner's pick, you could probably chip away some of these and maybe get some. Some of the ones that you see include like a pale green, blue, pink, red, brown, and black.
I mean, I don't even think I could probably have the strength to do anything there. I
It might
know
take you a little while to get it out of the wall, but
I grabbed a pick for later.
we don't want to separate too much because kobolds are good at surprise attacks, and if we get split up, we could get into trouble.
What if traps? Should we keep our eyes out for those? Okay.
Yeah, holes.
Okay.
Arlen, can you see in the dark?
Do I hear anything from here?
Oh, she should be able to.
that squeaking seems
We
to
all
be
have dark
louder
vision.
over in that direction.
Squeaking.
Star, can you move, please? I'm just gonna scoot.
I kind of I hear some squeaking over here.
Like a mouse?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna come up to Cray really quick. I'm gonna touch him and I'm gonna cast guidance on him.
Okay.
You start hearing the sound of what sounds like rushing water as you approach. An underground river seems to flow through the far side of this cavern, which is supported by a natural stone pillar near the water's edge. Between you and the river are two halfling-sized gray rodents with long tails and beady eyes. As soon as you come around the corner, they start running at you.
Back, run back.
How many?
Two.
Oh. Yeah, my 5. That tracks. That tracks. For
I got 18.
I got 11.
I'm not sure. Am I able to? You mentioned before I can add it manually. How do I do that?
Free.
Zach has to. If you can only add it manually if you're already in there, and you have to
Oh,
change
okay.
the number.
Oh, I see.
I
Okay,
put it on there, and you can just change your number.
perfect. Thank
And
you.
click enter. Fuck you, Red. I'm 0.13 times faster.
They have fur, Zach. Was I able to tell that?
Yeah.
This is not a kobold.
Well,
These are
you're-
probably.
It doesn't look like a kobold.
These are probably lycanthrope.
Say lycanthropic.
Yeah, they're probably lycanthropes.
Or it's a rat.
Or it's just a rat. It could be.
I mean,
I'd say there are rats in mines or caves.
It's
were
probably what the
rat?
fucking squeaking was a rat.
or a were rat, maybe.
I prefer lycanthrope personally. I like that theory.
Craig, you're up first.
Yeah, I'm thinking. My plan changed when they weren't kobolds. Or at least we don't think they're kobolds. How far away is this the closest one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to shoot at it.
Okay.
Do the old short bow. That was almost on that one.
But it was a 27.
But
so
it
that'll
was a
hit.
27.
Why isn't it? Oh, there it goes.
You just pin this one to the floor.
And then I'm going to dart over here. And can I? So I can use my as a rogue. I can use my bonus action to try to hide, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So can I try to do that? I'm gonna try to hide and go over here and. Do I have to
you,
roll stealth?
you dive into an alcove, go ahead and roll stealth.
Okay.
You don't think the rat can see you.
Lucky duck.
Anything else?
That's it.
Does any of us even know what's going on?
You just hear a loud squeak and then a bow fire. That's about it.
Rats up above.
Arwen?
I saw the mummy in the turn order and I got scared because the red circle.
Why are you screaming, Zanzibar?
He's doing a good thing.
By screaming?
I'm talking. Rats up above.
Rats ahead.
Yeah, up above. Look straight up. I don't see any.
This guy was. What are you yelling about? I don't see any rats.
What?
I did. I pictured my guy looking up. I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah, you pop around that corner, Arwen, and you see a dead rat.
Awesome.
You don't
But
see
then
Frey at all.
but I turn the other corner and then I see the other one.
Mhm.
We're just gonna shoot at it real quick.
That'll hit.
Just a real quick shoot at it.
It squeaks.
It squeaks.
And dies.
And it squeaks and dies.
You are now out of initiative.
What am I in?
An alcove.
Is that all it is? There's no.
Yeah, no, not really.
Okay. What were these rats?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it.
They look like giant rats.
I just kind of call back. It's safe. Me and Arwen got it. We got him.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. I'm looking up here. Oh yeah, those are dead rats. It's quite gross.
Looks like
Now, or when you see like an underground river that seems to go south.
that's what
Is it traversable?
It
the
looks
water
like it's pretty fast flowing, actually.
I definitely don't trust it.
It's probably cold too.
I mean, I
You
could
might be
probably-
okay, Kalani, but I won't.
Right.
What's-
I could check it out, but
So what's the flow like?
It's pretty quick. Kailani, as you get like your toe in the water right there, you can tell it's not cold. There seems to be some type of heating source that's keeping it warm, keeping it from freezing.
can I tell by looking at it, is this something I can swim through like this area here and be able to come back out of relatively easily?
Make a nature check for me. I'll give you advantage.
One more level and I might swim.
You'll give it and I'll take it.
Good thing, because you needed it.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
You can kind of tell just by looking as it goes to the south. It starts to pick up speed rather quickly, and then you kind of hear what sounds like water plunging over an edge.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you guys, this is definitely leading to a waterfall. So I was hoping maybe I could find a shortcut or at least scout ahead, but I don't think that's gonna work.
Is there anything here?
Furthermore, this tells me we'll probably be going down.
That looks like
Isn't-
like a natural stone pillar.
Is there anything on it, or just
It's a
stone?
pillar.
Okay.
Is that the waterfall where we think the wizard just let himself go float down with a spell?
I thought he went down a hole.
The hole with the waterfall,
So
isn't
much
it?
more things than I do.
Yeah, what was
Like,
it?
what the fuck?
I don't know about the
Yeah,
waterfall,
might have
but
been,
yeah,
but-
the wizard did go down a hole.
You're not positive, just for the fact that like that's the first room you've seen with any type of water.
That's the first room we've been in. We shouldn't make it
Gwen, come on, Gwen.
assumes.
Stay with us.
Well, I mean, can I eat one of the rats?
Go for it, Gwen.
I mean,
Do we have time?
honestly, ask
I'd like to
your
keep-
mother. Ask your
Ask-
mother.
Ask Mommy Arwen.
I'd like to try to keep an eye out for traps.
Mm.
There's Star. This
Same.
way.
I would say yes, Darwin, but I don't know if they're diseased.
Nice.
17, not bad.
Okay. Yeah, this room, there's benches and tables are set up around, like, as workspaces where miners clean any of the gemstones they find. There's some gravel and pebbles strewn on the ground, scattered across the floor, a few hammers, picks, and broken lanterns.
Any leftover gems?
Well, searching around with a 26 investigation...
A 17.
Well, yeah, 17. Still worse. You do find a small figurine of a dog carved out of rock with 2 pebble-sized tourmalines from eyes.
So tourmaline dog pebble. Gotcha.
Uh,
Oh, I
Hi.
get the town name now.
Kailani, as you look at what he picks up, you go, huh, I mean, that could be probably worth like $10 in gold.
That's worth $10 in gold.
I get it.
All right, not bad.
It might be a good idea to take one of these picks, though.
Oh, I grabbed one.
Maybe we could. Yeah.
He
How many
said
are
the guy said if we clear out the mine, we're free to mine whatever we want.
That seems like a lot of work.
Maybe some of them were right there on the edge. I know Cray was wanting some more supplies. I'm sure not Austin. Zanzikoff can use some more supplies. This might be able to fund it for us.
We need some. Damn it! That we should have gone into town. Fuck. No, I wanted to get some health potions.
That's fine.
After the
yeah.
Banshee incident, I realized if our healer go down,
I'm your Huckleberry.
If our healer go down.
There's the one that went
Your
down.
Huckleberry. Yeah.
So, Cray, as you approach this area, you see wooden planks and struts form a walkway along the wall of a seemingly bottomless vertical shaft. A narrow waterfall cascades down the northeast wall, and the sound of rushing water is loud in the confined space.
Down the hole?
This is probably where they were coming from.
Hmm.
Is there any way down?
Everybody watch your step. Last time we were on stairs, they all fell.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, how rickety is this?
As you walk on it, it seems okay. Not a whole lot of issue.
I look at Zanzibar. Zanzibar, wait, before you get on it, I don't mean this rudely, but...
Yes, you do. Just say it. I'm used to
I
it.
don't. But think about it. Okay, either you can go and try, and we can all sit here, or we can all go first, and then find a way to get you over just in case.
Why don't I head over first and see what's across
What's
here?
over there? Yeah, I'd say I wasn't going to move. I was going to wait for Cray to take the other side.
Let me go scout the other side. I'll be right back. I'm gonna attempt to walk across it.
Okay. As you're walking across, Cray, just kind of peering between some of the wood on the ground, you see what looks like two small creatures that are just kind of clung to the underside of it. They look like they're trying to be sneaky, but not.
The underside of the boards?
Yes.
Step on their fingers. And...
Do they look scaly?
I mean, you can only make it out in, like, the pinpricks walking across. It's like watching something underneath a walkway.
I'm confused. So they're underneath my feet?
Yes.
Or they're on the
underneath that
walls of
walkway.
the... But are they on the walls of the hole, or are they actually clinging onto the wood?
Or is there another walkway underneath that walkway that we don't see?
I think he's saying that they're under these boards, just hanging below it.
They seem to be clinging to the underside of the walkway.
Okay.
You did see, like, the shine of something metal in one of their hands.
Tester metal. Eric?
Who the hell was that?
That's how we know the kobolds are there, because one of them fucking rips ass. They failed their fucking stealth roll and farted.
It seems like one of the shiny objects is being, like, pushed and pulled against one of the pieces of wood, and it kind of vibrates.
I'm going to cast sleep on them.
That was
Okay.
great.
They're clearly trying to cut the walkway down.
Well, sleep is an area too.
Yeah, it's an area, and you have to roll for it. So.
Oh, did it not do it?
Nope.
Okay. How many did I see below me?
2.
2.
That many.
Sorry, it's been a while since I've rolled. I'm just reading sleep.
It affects the lowest hit points first, and I think it's
Yep.
like a couple.
Oh, it's 5d8.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. Damn.
28.
Not bad roll.
Okay, no one has less than 10 hit points. Cray, you cast a spell, and they were sitting there, and then suddenly they fall, because they fall asleep, holding on to what they were doing, and you just see 2 limp bodies falling into the darkness, and now they're gone.
Not how many seconds pass before you hear a thud, and we'll know how many feet down.
You don't. There's no scream to catch. It just looks like they keep falling in the darkness.
Fucking dice.
Okay, so where would I have been? Like right here?
Yeah.
When that happened?
Pretty much.
So Who else could see me do that?
I can.
Zanzibar,
Yeah, it's not
and maybe Cass.
Probably could.
I see
Okay,
you
I just-
casting something. I'm like, Cray, you good up there?
Yeah, don't worry about it. They're gone now.
Who's
The-
I
gone?
kind of
Who's
peer
gone?
over. There was some, I'm guessing kobolds or something trying to cut the floorboards underneath my feet, so I pushed them down the hole.
Good for you, man. I'm gonna take a
It fall
drink.
down, go boom.
It's it. Thumbs up. Takes like half glug.
Good job.
There was no screaming. That was very impressive.
There's no talking to people anymore. We just drop them down a shaft.
Okay, so
He could have been fixing the bridge for all we know.
Oh,
He could have been some miners. I don't know why they would be underneath the boards. Some poor miners.
strengthening the boards, yeah, reinforcing the wood. We're just like, night.
We don't want anybody falling down this again.
We're gonna make this
Cray,
safe for all.
as you walk around that corner, walking off the bridge, you see what looks to be like a wooden pulley system that has been constructed around a large hole in the floor. There's a bucket big enough to hold a humanoid, is held up by thick rope. There's 3 alcoves next to the lift that contain wooden barrels and mining equipment.
And it goes, so it looks like these buckets go down.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna get closer to it and just kind of inspect it, make sure there's no traps or it's not like falling apart or anything.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Okay.
Zanzibar, do you want to try to attempt?
I was so close to a nat 20.
I mean, it looks
You
sound.
say close to an at 20.
So close.
It looks sound. You're not sure. But, I mean,
Okay.
everything looks like the rope's not, like, rotted or anything. The
Mhm.
wood's not creaking when you step on it.
We
Okay.
rested. I could get my way
How
across.
how
these
big's the
again.
bucket?
It's big enough to probably hold one person.
Like a normal sized person?
Yes.
Okay, but what about horse people?
Difficult, but I'm sure you could squeeze.
Okay.
I'm gonna start trying to make my way across, testing the wood.
I'm gonna come back over here and say it's good to come over. There's a levee system with a bucket. It looks like it goes down somewhere.
A levee.
A levee is probably not the right. A pulley. There you go. Yeah, pulley system.
An
I read that in a
elevator.
book once.
I'm gonna go back over here.
Cast reads books, yeah.
Does it look like how? Can I tell how far down it goes, or where is it even like in relation to this big ass hole?
It doesn't look like it's connected to the hole. I mean, it's kind of stopped right now. It's trying to, like, look past an elevator, essentially.
Yeah.
Can't always see straight down.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's moving. You do see that there's like a crank inside the bucket, and there's a crank on the side of the pulley system.
Okay. What does it look like its actual intentions for? Is it for bringing people up and down, or like maybe pulling up like gems and stuff?
No, it's definitely. It looks like it could probably fit one medium-sized creature or 2 small creatures.
Does it look kobold made?
Does not.
Okay.
If you don't want to go down, Cray, I'll go.
No, I think I should be the first to go. I'm the lightest, and I probably should be the first to go down.
You're the stealthiest,
Yeah.
so it's not a bad idea.
And C,
It
you're a
wouldn't be
kobold
nice if
looking for
That's like a big
kobolds.
hole.
I mean, not intentionally. I was dragged here, and now I'm making kobolds fall to their death.
I know. Have you noticed that this Zanzibar guy has a lot of bad ideas? I get it.
I don't know. Just speaking to his mummy. Hey, shush! This is an AB conversation.
You're not allowed to touch my mummy. Only I can touch my mummy.
So-
You can talk to the mummy.
Cray, are you planning on going first then?
Yes, I'm gonna hop in the bucket.
idea.
Yeah, you start kind of cranking yourself down. It looks, as you start,
Crank
you
yourself.
look over the edge, probably about 15 feet, but it's slow. So it takes you about a minute to go all the way down, and then for someone else to pull the bucket back up.
Okay, so not too deep, but probably deep enough you don't want to just fall.
Yeah.
Did you tug on the rope or anything like the people you're down, or did you scream?
I will do that.
Yeah, and the mechanism like creaks as the bucket descends to the floor of a small cave where two dusty tunnels lead in opposite directions.
It's scary
I got
that he's
this.
down there by himself.
Are you going?
I'm
Jim?
going.
Oh,
I got this.
Yeah, I mean it's tight, but you kind of lift yourself up just a bit and hang over the edge. And
Okay.
then just kind of crank yourself down there.
Be careful.
I'm gonna stealth. Not that it probably matters, but I'm gonna stealth.
Okay.
I'll tug on the rope letting him know I'm down there.
Okay, Cass,
Once I
you're
get
right.
down,
Who's
once I get
next?
down, I'd like to.
I'm gonna wait for Sonar over here, so you can go ahead and go.
Okay. I do stuff. Cassio, make sure you let Arwen go first. Maybe you should be the last. Just saying, make sure the group gets down safely. That's all I'm saying.
Where did
As
I
you
go?
I'm giving.
taking
I'm
your
asking,
ride down. Yeah,
yes,
go ahead.
I'm
Trey,
asking
do you see
you.
anything?
Be the hero. Bye.
I'm asking you to keep an eye on our friends. Yes. I'm trusting you. How do I get where over there?
Yeah, I couldn't see you on the map for a second.
I was like, where did she go? She was right behind me.
All right, so who's third?
I was, but I can't do stuff. Oh. Okay, I did stuff.
Another minute. Who's fourth?
I guess I'll go.
I move forward a bit. It's a bit squished.
Fifth?
Arwen, you're up.
Sonar moves out of the way and just kind of waves you over.
Where do I go?
It's a win.
You go over here.
Oh, there you go.
What? How big is Gwen compared to Zanzibar?
And Gwen's like almost 300.
It's like the difference between two athletes. One is very strong and the other one is very large and like thin. So
Is she gonna make it?
yeah, she should fit.
Okay.
She just kind of plops down in the bucket and
If the centaur made it,
That's what my question was. Kind of.
Would probably have fun.
she just kind of looks at you, Cass, and is like, I don't have thumbs. Can you do the cranking?
yes. You, I don't want to say it.
Oh my god.
Question, Zach.
Slowly lower Gwen down. Yeah, what's up?
Because I have that spell book from that one wizard from a while ago,
Mm-hmm.
can I just read from a spell book and use Tensor's floating disc and just lift her across instead?
Well,
No,
down.
like with spell books, you have to actually inscribe them. You can't just
You
Oh, I
have to put
can't
them. You have to put them into your own spell book.
I can't just read his and use it.
no, because it's how you learn them. Other people's spell books are written in their own hand. You have to pretty much deduce what spell is what and how it works, and make your own version of it.
Okay.
So wizards aren't cheatsy doodling.
Yeah, you
Because
have
then
to
you'd be a
actually pay
wizard
for it.
with. I'd say then you'd be a wizard with like 7 spell books. Like, oh, let me find this spell.
Okay.
Wait, do you hear anything up above?
I'll let Sonar go next.
Further.
Tug on the rope when you get down there to let me know that you've arrived.
Okay. And he sits there and just kind of starts cranking it down. Tugs on the rope.
This guy's gorgeous.
What a crank in this session.
Crank it back up, and I'll crank my spells.
Okay. Everyone is down in this dusty room. You see 2 different directions. It is dusty. Cray, with your passive, you can kind of tell with the dust, there seems to be a lot of kobold foot traffic that leads to and comes from the west.
This
And
way?
then there looks to be a single set of kobold footprints that leads to the east.
Okay. Lots of kobold traffic down here.
Well, good. Looks like we found him.
A lot going... This is west, right?
Yes, there's a lot of them going that way, and then one this way.
And... one the other way? I don't... Let's go this way. There's more of them this way. I'm gonna just scooch around here and peek around the corner.
Yep. And then you see a table and chairs are set up in this area to create a space for the miners to take breaks. On top of the table, 2 kobolds are poking a giant rat with their javelins to make sure it's dead. The kobolds screech loudly as they notice you. And there's, ah! What are you? Who are you? I've never seen you here before.
Don't worry about who I am.
Okay, what about the
go
people
as I
behind
please.
you?
They're with me. Why are you disrupting these miners? Why are you here?
He just kind of crosses their arms and like, I don't know you. I don't have to tell you.
Cray just puts his hand to like, I fucking hate kobolds.
Cray, can I kill this one?
Can I tell how old they are?
Make a insight check.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you? I don't know you. I don't have to tell you.
I don't know you.
Oh,
damn!
You can guess these are probably about 2 to 3 weeks old.
Oh my god! I mean, that's practically. Oh, they're not even adult because you're an adult at like 5 years old for a kobold.
You're babies. Do we adopt them?
No.
No, one's enough.
I get closer.
I don't know.
They,
You guys
both pull their javelins out and just kind of point them at you. Like, they're holding it out in front of them like a staff almost.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't get any closer.
I just put my hands up.
I'll tell Trex on you.
Pretzel?
Hey, who's Pretz?
Trex. Trex let us.
Trex.
He has wings like a dragon.
Do you worship Trex?
Trex is smart. He speaks like human who knows a lot, but he doesn't speak dragon no more. It's weird.
It's probably because he's not worthy anymore.
Cray, do kobolds have
How
wings?
dare you say something so rude? You don't even know him.
I speak to him in Draconic. If he doesn't know the way of the dragon, if he cannot speak dragon, then how can he be worthy? How can you follow this man?
He has wings like a dragon. He's more like a dragon than anyone else.
God, I love kobolds.
Annoying little shits.
He is false. He is bringing you down a path that you will not recover from.
No. Trex says we'll be safer in here. There's food in here. Well,
You're not.
we'll be safer in town. There's food in the town.
You won't be safe. They're sending people out to kill you.
Like your friend? It points to the centaur that walked up behind you.
Precisely. You will not be safe here unless you will not be safe here as long as you stay here. Your best option is to find somewhere else to go. I have been around for a very long time. How do I give the distinction as a kobold? Do I look older? I guess I don't know how kobolds look when they age.
Yeah, you've got definitely more scars than most people would, or most kobolds, I would say.
Also blue.
Yeah, you've also got like tiger stripes of icy blue scales. And,
What color are these little guys?
Reddish brown. But they have
I
a
think Cray
bunch
looks
of
pretty unique.
yeah. They've got a bunch of different like furs on them, and one of them just kind of like he's gonna attempt to push you, Cray. So it's gonna be a athletics or acrobatics check.
Do I have to do anything?
We'll see. Depends on what they do.
Okay.
They have to use athletics. It's a 17. You do have to roll.
Damn.
What do I have to roll?
Athletics or acrobatics.
Little baby kobolds lift weights.
Swole babies.
Little babies. They're strong babies.
You match.
Oh!
He pushes you, and you kind of stagger for a second, but keep your ground. And the one that pushes you, which is the one to the south, goes, "Greg, run!" And you just see him take off.
I shoot.
Shit.
Go for it.
Okay. Alright, give me a second.
That kobold voice, though, Zach.
I play a kobold.
Yeah, that was a great kobold.
13.
Like,
A 13 misses. But a 24 doesn't.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Oh my god.
It's just gone.
And then it also does
It
an
doesn't
extra
matter.
d6.
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Oh, you killed him.
You shoot 2 bolts of lightning as this one's trying to like keep Cray from going after his friend.
Poor
And
thing.
you just see like an electrocuted corpse hit the ground.
I'm having a real problem with this party right now.
And you see the one that's like pushing against you, Cray, just kind of like slack for a second, like his arms don't quite give it any pressure.
Put my gauntlets at the one that's pushing against Gray.
You killed Greg.
I gave you a chance.
I tried
I
to
get
give
closer.
him a chance. You just
I'd like to go up and get the body.
Trex
and
won't
drag it
like
back.
this.
Tell me more about Trex. I'm trying to be more intimidating at this point.
Trex says the miners want their mine back, but Trex wants something better in return.
What is he looking for?
Safety. Food. It's cold out in the tundra.
Trex is just getting you in more trouble. Invading a place like this is just going to attract attention and get everybody killed.
You don't know Trex.
I don't know
knows.
Trex, but I've been around a lot longer than you have, and I've seen kobolds. I've seen many of my friends and family die. This is all in Draconic, by the way.
yeah, we're all I'm just like.
Yeah, I assume so.
Yeah,
I'm the
it's
only
kinda
one
like
that understands
growling.
anything.
Like growling and snapping at each other, kind of.
Zach, I'm pulling the body back into here.
I'm the only one that understands what they're saying. This is awesome.
You're just watching a bunch of little lizards fight each other.
Jennifer, what's happening?
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you later.
Are we okay? My weapon's gone, but
Small just
So far,
comes
so
home.
initiative.
Small-
Why'd you leave where you were?
No food. No shelter. Small was cold. Trex offered safety.
Did you find Trex, or were you from his where he? God, I'm rusty on my kobold knowledge. I need to look that stuff up again. Anyway, were you born from his kin, or did you travel to find him?
Use the fruit of his loins.
Not same clutch. We're
That's
not the
it.
same
That's
clutch.
That's what I was looking for. Clutch. So you and your friend went out of your way to find him. Is that what I'm understanding?
No, he found us. He promised that we could find safety. And we found this mine.
Are there any other? I'm speaking to him in common now.
Mhm.
Are there any other traps or anything we should have to worry about?
Well, you've already gotten past the most recent one, I guess, that we were working on. We were gonna make the bridge so that it was weak, but I guess they didn't finish enough.
Oh.
Mhm.
Maybe flutterers now.
I don't.
Where is Trexler? Or Trex?
Points towards where the body was that he brought back into the room.
I just look at the gang, just kind of like see if anybody wants to chime in or.
So,
How many of you are down here?
I understand nothing.
no, that he's speaking.
Yeah, we're in English now, or common.
There's two above us. There was us two. And then the Trex, and then Vot and Zerk.
So there's not a lot of you down here.
No,
And you guys are just seeking shelter and warmth?
no, shelter and food.
And did you hurt the miners that were here in the cave before you? Where are they? What happened to them?
They got scared. We scared them off, but didn't hurt them.
Do you serve no dragon?
This campaign, Zach, I swear, all the feels.
All I know is that we've got a house that needs renovations. We've got some spare room.
Do you not serve a dragon?
No. Trex is the closest thing we have to a dragon.
A winged kobold?
Yes.
Didn't we hear of a dragon?
You guys
The
did,
what?
yeah, but these ones don't know about it, as far as you can tell.
We heard of a dragon to the west.
I don't like the idea of sending them to my ship.
Yes, that's why I never brought that up.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. You heard nothing, little. What's his name? What is your name?
I am small.
Your name
Yes,
is
you are small.
SMOL. Small.
I see. It's
You could stop following this false idol. We could give you comfort.
Whoa.
We could protect you. We have houses. We
Mm.
could provide for you.
What do you mean houses?
We have 2 houses.
What are you talking about?
We
Are you
don't-
suggesting we send them to Lonelywood?
Just this one.
What's in Lonelywood?
Were you not? Does he not know that we have?
No, he wasn't.
No,
with
he
us.
does not.
He was
Nope.
on the outskirts of town.
Yeah, we never told him.
I'm sorry, we have an inn?
Yeah, we haven't.
I forgot. We didn't talk about it.
I didn't bring it up
Well,
for reasons.
Argued the whole time. We'll fill you in later, Cass. Apparently,
But-
sorry about that. But no, please listen to what he's saying. He's speaking the truth. We can help you. This is
My
not
name is
the
my name
path
is
of what
Cray,
it
by the way.
cray. Okay.
Yeah, we've got real estate.
Where's the shelter at?
There's
We've got a
shelter, but there's not food.
That we can. That's something we can get for them. I mean, we have places that need to be fixed up.
Can you fish?
I can. I
I
can fish for him.
Can learn. I mean, we're good at killing rats. You see the giant dead rat on the table that has like a javelin shoved into its side.
I mean, we can help provide for you. You can help provide for us. Please listen to my friend, and he speaks the truth, and he means only
guys.
He means
Out of character right now.
Mhm.
Cobalt run in.
I know, right? That's exactly what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Like, this is amazing.
That's why I had to bring it up, or at least try to get to somebody to bring it up.
No, this is great. This is great.
The only issue I have with this is the
And
fact that
his
we
name
have
is
to
Paul.
we have to get past the townspeople to let these kobolds into town.
Listen, the orcs are gonna run through that town anyway, so that's
The orcs staying out of the town.
I hope.
and that you know what? Never matter. Never mind.
You don't know, Lindsay.
If you tell her you're homeless, she might give you cookies.
You guys had cookies?
I actually, I reach into my pocket and pull out a cookie, and I
Is that
kinda
for me?
pulled it out for. Shh, Cass, hold on.
Good
I have one
try.
for you too, Cass. I pull out 2 cookies, one in each hand. I give one to Small, one to Cass.
I guess I'll split it with Samara over here. But
I
yeah.
don't even know if your creature eats.
Sonar just kind of like shakes his hand in front of it. It's just like, I don't need that. It's okay.
Unnatural, Cass. But anyway.
You guys had cookies too.
Zach, just wondering what's up with the purple.
Yeah, Cass is really pissed off right now.
It's just,
Wait.
it's Tourmaline. It's mine.
Great.
Okay.
Why don't you have him take us to his leader?
Why don't we let him enjoy a cookie real quick? I give him all the cookies.
Yeah, he takes the cookie like willingly and just like munches down on it. It's pretty crunchy. They've been cooked for about an hour, and you guys were traveling in the wind and like cold tundra. So I mean, it's kind of like almost frozen, but still edible.
Speaking
Our
from
cookies are
Cobalt
so good.
Heart, this is probably gold. Okay.
Yeah.
He's eating rats.
Yeah, it's definitely like willingly takes it.
Could be more of where that came from. I'm just saying. We're not saying it's going to always be easy, or that you won't have to pull your weight and do your part as well. But we're just saying that perhaps you coming with us would be better for you.
Well, I don't weigh very much, so I can pull my own weight.
Very literal. Kobold.
Resisting
You
the
know,
urge to
like-
fireball that
You
one.
could
Can you
try,
take
like,
us to distress?
Am I helping?
I get down on one knee and I revert to what Zanzikov just said. If you can bring us to your leader, maybe we can help. We could use some work, and we can help you guys survive. I'm sorry about your friend, but we had no other choice.
Yeah, sorry about that one.
From Cobalt to Cobalt. Look at me. I have friends. I'm the best spot in my life I've ever been in my 20 years of existence.
20 years? Really?
Yes.
I know, he's very old.
Like the elder of your whole clutch, I'm sure.
That's pretty old. A lot of us kind of freeze to death out here.
We hardly make it past 3 months.
That's actually probably not. That's probably pretty true. Let me tell you this. Why don't you bring us the Trex, and we'll see if we can strike a deal. We have an inn we just acquired that could really use some work. And
Okay.
provide some warmth, maybe some food.
Sure. I'll
You'll
take
have
you
to
to
run it, of
Trex.
course.
I look over at Zanzikov. What's down there?
I don't know yet. I ain't seen too much. Wait, down here?
Yeah. So
Just some tourmaline.
Tourmaline.
Oh, is that what you were talking about? Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking of what I was saying to him. Wasn't listening.
And more tourmaline.
Zams, do I still have the weasel, and is the panther still around?
I let the panther up there because I ain't want to drag it all the way down here, and the weasel's still on you.
Okay.
I'll go the side to let the other
Yeah.
kobold
I'm
through.
gonna follow behind him.
Fall behind him.
Did you really have to kill that one, Zanzibar?
It was running.
So what?
Cass, listen.
Let's not start a fight now.
But
It was-
one first.
It was. They were going to alert everybody. We didn't want to start a fight.
Look at them. They're tiny.
They
So
have
it was
numbers.
Crane. He
Nothing.
kicks ass.
Prey is tiny, and you see the type of damage you can do. No, it's very sad. But
Craig-
Craig
You have to
one
do-
shot a rat.
we have to
They
do
also got chased by dogs and swallowed by a toad.
and get followed by a toad.
Where'd you guys go?
Honestly,
No, where's the king go?
Oh.
He's dragging us over
I'm
slowly.
in the wood. Or in the wood. And in the wall.
In the wood.
Where did
In the
Arlo
hole.
go?
I don't know where I'm. I'm in the dark.
Zach slowly dragging us over.
I don't know.
Hey,
where
look, more
Arlo is.
tourmaline.
What the hell? Oh, now you're tiny.
Oh no, Arwen.
Oh no, Gwen might eat you.
Now she could ride Gwen.
She knows better.
The battle steed.
Yep. So yep,
If
you
I-
guys make your way down some stairs, and you see the tunnel's downward slope ends where it opens into the center shaft. A wooden walkway extends from this opening and then runs westward to another tunnel in the rock in front of you. A large bucket, like the one you saw earlier, dangles from a taut rope that stretches southward across the shaft and is connected to another wooden platform 15 feet away.
So there's only one way across, I'm assuming.
Well, there's either the bucket that goes across, or there's a walkway.
Oh, well, I can't see from my angle, so.
Yeah.
Hey, hear me. And yeah. No, not that. Just me. Love that.
I finish a bottle and kind of just drop the bottle off the pole. Listen to hear if I hear it smash.
Absolute silence.
Don't fall down.
So scary.
Oh, look, more tourmaline. Tourmaline, we're in tourmaline.
Thank you, baby.
It's almost like the town was named after it.
I wonder.
Yeah, so he just kind of leads you over, and you see
Oh, tourmalines are beautiful. Let's look up what they look like.
a kobold with dragon wings.
I see T-Rex,
Oh.
not Trex.
That's Trex. And then
Those
you
look
see two
wooden.
others. He's got like a couple satchels on him.
He looks like the Chester Cheeto cat, kind of, but with wings and scales. He does. Wings look fake, by the way.
Question, Zach. Just by seeing that picture as an artificer and a man who makes things, could I see if those wings are real?
To you, sure. They
Okay.
look fairly real. You're not sure from here.
I meant to say not see if they're real, but see if they were like made. If they were fake, false or fake. Just the picture.
I mean, can't really tell.
Okay.
Trex, we have company. They're offering refuge. So I guess your plan worked. And Trex kind of turns around and sees the kobold, the centaur, and the angelic person. Can't really see everyone else around the corner.
Did I'm sorry, I was reading. Was there something? Because Austin's character said he wanted to see. He thought the wings looked real. Was there an outcome to that?
I can't see from here.
Oh, you can't.
It's hard to tell.
Even with dark visions, darkness is dark.
Trex just kind of turns around and, in fluent common, he explains, well, I'm glad we sought refuge in the mine then, after being chased out of the foothills of Kelvin's Cairn by a yeti. The miners got scared and ran off before I could explain that we meant no harm, but I guess the plan still worked.
We were sent here to kill you.
Oh.
We choose not to. This is not a good place for you.
Well, I
You
mean,
will.
the everlasting winter has made the wilderness unsafe for my kind. Our kind, I guess. And the preternatural cold dulls our wits. Please, we only want a place to stay so we can keep out of this horrible weather. We can work. It won't cause trouble.
Well, we might be able to give you some work. Would you be interested in that?
Yeah, where would it be? Is it nearby?
I look at the gang, just see if anybody wants.
Sounds fine with
Gentlemen.
me, honestly.
I'm
We're not. It's
board
not
with
like
it.
we're. It's not like we're going to be using it currently.
In Lonelywood, we have an inn that could use some upkeep, and we could we could provide you with food, and we have an inn with the speaker there. We could probably get them not to harm you. They like us a lot there, and you could probably get your food, any food that you would need from Lonelywood from the forest.
I mean, I'd prefer to stay in Tourmaline. I figured they'd be richer for having us, but I guess we can go to Lonelywood.
But take out a quill and ink and a piece of paper and start writing up a letter.
Okay. Well,
I'm looking over his shoulder. What is he writing down?
what are you writing down? I don't know.
It's basically saying that, what's the word? They are acquaintances of SOL. They mean no harm, and they should be let into the city and cause no trouble. They are to be working in the tavern, or the inn.
Ramshackle.
Cleaning it up and setting up.
Don't you think we should
All,
accompany them
all
back?
food and what?
Well, I was kind of thinking, guys.
Hmm.
I could go with them and meet back up with you guys.
I
Rather
mean,
you
is that far
not
out of our way that we?
travel. It's only like 2 hours away.
I don't like splitting the party. I don't.
I don't like sending them on their own. We need to show that they are.
We could just
that
go back
we're
up.
with them.
It's on.
Retro
Isn't Lonelywood only like a couple hours away?
Yeah, I mean, it's like 2 hours on foot, an hour
Yeah.
on
Can I roll insight on this boss guy, T-Rex?
Trex. Yeah, sure. What are you trying to insight?
If he is as genuine as he's making himself out to be, like if he really is just looking for shelter and everything else, or if he's, because he keeps saying his plan worked, and I'm just trying to figure out if there's a bigger plan here.
13. I mean, he seems to be carrying himself pretty well. You do notice that he has like a satchel around like his hip, and it's got like a bunch of different clumps of like moss and lichen and stuff. And he seems to kind of like hover his hand above that, like protective of it maybe. But you can't really tell much. He seems like a little off to you, but nothing. Maybe it's just kobold. You're not sure.
Right. Guys, group huddle here.
Group huddle on the boards.
Yeah, SOL huddle. He seems to be really focused on whatever he's got in that satchel.
Probably something close to him.
And you've already questioned his wings, right?
I can't see him too well from here.
Okay.
Can I?
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll? Would it be insight or perception? I just want to give him a look up and down.
It would be like insight, probably.
Okay.
I mean,
Great.
you're not positive on it. They look to be flimsy, but maybe they're just weak wings.
Mm-hmm.
Did we ask Trex exactly how many in his group he has? Total?
We asked the younger one.
Variations, that sort of thing?
You asked small.
There are child labor laws that we need to be aware of.
How many are there here total, Trex?
2, 4, 6, 7, including myself.
Okay. Well, there's
There
plenty of
was
rooms.
8, but one of them never came back.
So that means there could be 6. Because that might not even be related to ours.
6 to 7, yeah.
Okay.
All I'm saying is we're going to turn these people loose in one of our.
May I ask why you're not
turning loose?
Why you're not
obviously
on?
we're trusting them, right, to run our inn, correct? For business purposes.
They're
and
fixing
we're
it
also-
up, Kaz. They're not running it at the moment.
Okay, fine. We are putting our names on a piece of paper to say these people are legit and to go into a town, but we're still questioning this person. So I'm
I'm
just
still
simply
questioning you.
saying, oh, okay. You're
Yes.
right. Give him his paper. Give him his free pass. It's on you.
Okay, so
Guys, I hate to say this, but I am kind of with Cass on
No,
this.
no.
Honestly, okay, just hear me out a little bit. I think it's right to rescue them and do what we can, and perhaps we need to get to know them a little bit better and just make sure everything is on the up and up. But we do have some travel time with them. Let's have them show us around the rest of this cave. Make sure every bit of supplies that we need and they need is gathered, and perhaps just check it out a little bit more.
Trex,
I believe the little ones, and I want to believe this guy, the leader. I'm just saying, let's play a little bit more cautiously, but let's still do the right thing.
Trex, tell me why aren't you seeking the refuge of a dragon?
Well, dragons are kind of mean and cold. We're trying to keep out of the cold.
Seems on point to me. Kind of stares over at Kailani.
Can I investigate the hole real quick?
as someone that has been at the shit end of a dragon, I can definitely say that that's true, and you guys have made the right choice in not following a dragon. I simply just want to see you guys succeed and survive like you're trying. I haven't made it 20 years without struggle, and it's about time our people stopped having to struggle.
We're a ragtag group, so we definitely care about everyone of all shapes and sizes. They need to.
Let's
Very
give them.
nurturing group, actually. It's quite strange.
Well, you know, and I'm speaking openly in front of everybody. Let's give them a trial. There's only 7 of them, and as someone who knows kobolds really only become a huge issue when there's a ton of them.
Right.
Bit more than 7. Let's give them some work. Give them something to do. Give them shelter. And I mean, let's see the speaker. We'll tell the speaker. I mean, they're not here on just to fool around, do whatever they want. They have a job to do, and they're going to be reported on. If they get into trouble, there's going to be consequences.
Right.
They've shown no signs of attacking us yet.
Which I don't like talking openly in front of them, but
we had to trust them. They had to trust us.
But that's not normal behavior.
Xanavar, what are you doing over there?
Exploring. I feel a pull over here, so I'm going to explore it.
Okay.
You all do that. I got this.
Yeah.
Never see Xanavar again.
Xanavar, the room that you were in over here is kind of
Yeah.
what you're getting the feeling from. There's a fossilized skull partially that juts out of the east wall of the small cave, 5 feet off the ground. The skull has larger than normal eye sockets, a curious ridge between the eyes, nothing that would pass for a nose, 4 small holes where one would expect to see teeth.
Okay, can I investigate it more and try to figure out what kind of skull it is?
Can make a Arcana check.
No.
That's acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Oh, that's why. I was like, I should have better than that.
I'd say it's just a roll.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Yeah.
7 plus 7 is a 14 because I'm taking your first roll. Just your modifier is different. You're not sure exactly what type of skull it is, but it looks like there's something that's like pulsing on the inside of it.
Can I take a closer look?
Yeah, I mean, you want to try to like pull it out of the wall?
Gently, yeah, if I can.
God, this party and things with that glow.
Do you have like a miner's pick or anything to try to get it out?
Let me look.
Did you pick one up in the other room that we were in?
No, I have a small knife to kind of like chisel it out.
Okay. Yeah, you break it open, kind of trying to get it out with the knife, and a small, like, purple crystal, like almost like a geode, kind of falls out, and it's got like this dull purple glow to it. But you're feeling some type of arcana, like, coming off of it. It seems magical.
Alright, I pick it up so I can study it.
Okay.
Wait.
So, do I have to spend time with it in order to study it, or do I give it another try, or...
It seems like it is attunable. We'll say that.
It's attunable, you say?
Bowl of tuna.
I'm gonna hold on to it then. Is there a handout I need for it to equip it or anything?
Not at the moment. When
Okay.
you figure out what it is, I'll give you the handout.
Okay. I guess I'll hold on to it and try to attune to it over time then, just see what it is.
Okay.
As well as study it, obviously.
Yeah.
Random things out of it.
Random item. Hey, I'm gonna tune to this.
That's like a hella random item too. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it it, like, fell out of like, what would be the brain of the skull, pretty much.
Interesting.
A lot of miners cave thing.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I had that little adventure. I'm going to.
I mean, there's another room over here if you wanted to look.
Yeah.
But
I will. While they're talking. Because Xanavor's like, yeah, do what you want. No, I don't care.
yeah, you're just kind of like standing on a bridge, and you're like, "Nah, I'm gonna go across. We're fine." Yeah, in this room, like sparkling geodes greet you as you enter the cavern. The gems are partially exposed in places, sticking out of the walls like glassy shards. The floor rises near the eastern wall, leaving a natural ridge with stone ramps leading upward on either end.
Anything else of note in this room that I can tell?
No, not really. I mean, it just looks like this is a place that you could probably mine geodes after a little bit of time.
Okay. I guess I will just start sauntering back.
Okay, yeah.
I got pretty rock.
Where are you guys at with Trex?
I think we're still arguing with each other.
No, I think you're the only one arguing.
Yeah.
You good with this plan, Trex?
It seems fine
Get your
to me.
people out of the cold?
Does the place have like a fireplace? I mean, we're out of the wind, but it is still cold in here.
Got a few fireplaces.
Yes, and it has rooms for all of you.
Seems agreeable.
Well, is there anything else that before we go? Is there anything else special down here that we should know about?
Well, like I said, there was one kobold that didn't come back while he was exploring. You might want to check that room. That might be bad for the miners. Maybe something.
What room was that?
If you go up a level by the bucket, and just go to the east.
Okay, so we have to go back up.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of on the way. You gotta go.
Well, let's
up
go.
The bucket anyway.
Let's go check on them. We don't want to leave anybody behind.
Okay, we'll follow you.
I love how he didn't ask about the other one that's missing.
All right, or the other two.
I mean, no one has said anything. Small
Yeah.
hasn't turned you in. You guys go back up. I'm just gonna put you in this room.
I got left behind.
I gotta move a lot of tokens.
Crap!
That tiny mine.
It wasn't a strap. I knew it. He was
I
separating
know.
me from the group. I knew it.
It's tiny. Oh shit. Oh yeah, Xanavor. Bye. Comes back.
Yep. He just kind of points that direction.
That's where I saw the footprints of a single kobold.
Mhm.
We didn't check over there.
You're right.
Let's. I'll go first if you guys don't mind.
That's third, actually.
I'm gonna just start heading over there.
So, are you going?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay. So yeah, in this room, Cray, there's a hole in the west side of this chamber that opens into the central shaft, letting in the sound of a waterfall. The floor on the north end of the cave is 5 feet higher than the south end, with a rocky ridge separating them and a slope on either side leading to the top ledge. The walls above the ridge gleam with a gem deposit. What's your passive perception, by the way?
I think it's 16, but let me check. Yeah, 16.
You also notice floating up above what looks like tendrils kind of hanging down from like the northern wall.
Pendulums? I don't know what a pendulum is.
Tendrils.
Oh, like tentacle?
Oh.
Like, okay.
Oh. Can I see? Do I reckon? Is it like a sea creature? Like,
Well, it's floating in the air, so
Does it? Do they
Oh, no.
seem to be moving or doing anything?
it looks like it's trying to like keep out of view, but you just kind of noticed it in passing.
I'm
It
gonna
hasn't
try
moved yet.
something.
at you.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna kind of point it out to Zanzikov, who's right behind me, and I'm gonna cast Sleep at 2nd level on it.
Okay.
There you go. And that's first level. And I get 2 more d8s.
Okay,
I
so
think that's what it was, right? I think that's what
total
it said.
of 30.
And then roll for slot 2nd level or higher. Roll an additional 2d8 for each slot above first level. So yeah,
How many hit points do you have, Cray? Because this is an area of effect.
is it literally straight above me?
It's like up in this area, but
Yeah.
it's how big is the area of the spell?
How big is the area of this room? It's 90 feet, by the way.
That's the casting area.
Oh, you're right. You're
how
right.
big's the radius?
I thought it is. I think it's 20 feet.
This is a 20-foot room, pretty much.
Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose.
Just Cray put himself to sleep.
So can I just step back and then do it?
Well, you cast sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem to fall asleep.
Yeah.
As you see what looks to be a brain with a beak and tendrils hanging down below it.
What the fuck?
Boom.
Oh no! Oh no!
And that's where we're going to end it.
No! 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 No!
Love it. Well,
Can it be your new pet too, or no?
We can't leave this for the miners. Those poor miners.
We do need a manager for the bar. Let's see if we can convince them to come with us.
well,
It could be
guys,
faster.
like I said, we're going to end it there. Thank you very much for stopping by. We will be back, I believe, next Thursday, because I don't think we're playing this Sunday, because 4th of July. So, have a good night.
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 Uh,
Uh,